Hello, everyone, and welcome to Star Wars Episode 5, Season 1, The New Republic. Today, we're going to be starting this new episode where the heroes actually arrive at the Blackfire outpost. But before we continue, now let's start the starting credits. Because it's officially Star Wars, so let's start it as officially Star Wars. As players actually been requesting that we should have a starting intro and an end intro. Then, okay, today we have a player that will taking over Logain Ablar, since one of the players couldn't make it due to the family needs to go shopping. Shopping is really important. Family time is really important. So, however, we still have a 90% player attendance for today, so it's okay. So, as the players actually arrived at Blackspire Outpost, the heroes actually got waylaid and actually stopped by one of the thugs within town itself. And as they actually approach, before anything else, now let's go. But before anything, Smart A55 was actually busy, actually helping one of the Imperial officers, which actually defected to, not really to the New Republic, however, defected to the more smugglish type of operation. But as Smart A55 was actually busy being charged within the confines of the ship itself before starting up or starting rebooting, Smart A55 started to actually recall a scene which actually happened many years ago. Smart A55, you see a man, bald, dark skin, wearing the Jedi robe, approaching you. As you see him actually kneeling next to you, you can actually see from your eyes, and you know for a fact that you're within the Jedi archive. You see this man. You're not too sure who he is, but he seems to be inputting some sort of mechanism or some sort of this or some sort of squarish object into your body. He looks up to you, A55, and he said, A55, I'm going to be putting this holocron inside your body. However, once this is done, you're going to be shut down for the time being, and I'm going to be hiding you within the confines of the archive. I felt that something mysterious or dark is happening. I can't see it. But as you sat there, A55, you can see that this dark-skinned, bald-headed man just like sitting there, looking at you, looking into the eyes as you're taking this recording, which you're unsure we actually have. But you can't see the thing that is actually being put inside the body itself. So, A55, what do you want to do?
A55, you there?
A55 is quiet. No words to describe. He couldn't say anything. Maybe his vocabulary is damaged.
Hello.
Hey, we
Yep,
can hear you
can
now.
hear you.
Jedi Master, what is this you're putting into me?
This is a fail-safe, he said. It's it's a precautionary measures, just in case something happens. I just felt as if that I just need to put this within you. But Jocasta knows she will look after you once I'm gone. I just need to attend to some important meeting with the counselor. But I would put you here safely within the confines of these walls or in the archive. Some information will be put into you while I'll be gone. However, some of the data might override your memory core, A55, he said to you.
What is my directive for carrying this object?
Your directive at this very moment? Well, as long as I'm still around and alive, Your directive will be hidden for the time being. But he looks to you and they lift you up. He puts you inside one of the walls within the archive. And as he was talking, one lady, old as she seems to be, you know her as Jocasta Nu. She actually turned to this man with dark skin, and after that, she looks to you slowly and she said, Master Window, are you sure that you're going to be putting the droid here? As you know, there's no reason for you to hide him. Hide it. But you see the man that looks to you and then looks to her and said, it's just a precautionary measure. Master. What? Then he turns to you and said, hey, 5-5, you just have to stay here for time being. I'm no longer your master. And neither do you have a master to begin with. But your programming actually deemed that you'll be an independent droid. What do you want to say, A55?
Affirmative. I will stay here.
There will be information actually be feeding that will be fed into your head. Any actually source of potential Padawans in the future, and even parents that have potential to actually conceive future Padawans in the future. But Master Jocasta will actually look into you, and while I'm gone, you'll be safe here. And Jocasta Nu actually turns to him, Master Window, and turns to you. Then she said, you don't have to worry, F55. I'll look after you. And as you can see, the Jedi Archive and the Jedi Temple is empty. Everybody's busy during the wars itself. What do you want to do, A55?
Can I talk to Jocasta, Master? Is there any way I can access the holocron in my body for informational purposes?
Okay. You need to roll for intelligence. DC is quite high. You need natural 20 for this one. Okay. Almost there, but by 1 point. So if you roll a 19, I think you'll be passed. Okay. You try to actually access it, but you're unable to. But you can see Master Window and turn to you and said, it's not time yet for you to actually access the holocron from within your body. But once it will be put inside here, your memory banks will be erased. And you probably remember some stuff in the events in the coming future. But before actually Mr. Window can actually continue, you see 3 other Jedi Masters that you actually remembered. You see Master Kid Fisto, Agent Kola, and Sassy Tin coming to Master Window and said, Agent Kola has over and said, you can see his horns coming from his head, his long braided hair, and apparently this Zabrak is actually quite respected within the Jedi Temple. And then you can hear him actually telling Master Windu, he said, Master Windu, we do not have much time. We would need to head over to the council's office as soon as possible. Master Windu then turns to you, A55, and he said, I'll be turning you off, A55. The information that we fit into your mind might jeopardize or destroy your memory core.
Roger.
Yes, over to you. The last thing you remember was a recording. He turns you off, and then you see the 4 masters head off as you slowly shut down. And that was the last memory they usually remember. But as you started to reboot, you see yourself just at the hangar bay. And you can see your new friend, Jarrell Chick, actually just started pressing the button to your body, and after she's just checking you out. And then she just said, A55, what's wrong with you? You look like as if that you had a bad dream. Can droids dream? She looks at you.
Don't be silly. Droids do not dream. We remember. I am remembering something that's in my data core.
Mm. She looks at you, and what is it that you remember? A past life? Um, a master that mistreated you?
I'm just remembering the data of this type of ship for repair.
Ah. Then Shilai said, it's okay then. Then, well, it seems that you are actually fully recharged for next class. We still need to look into the ship's information and data that could be damaged during when it crashed. Thanks to me, of course. I was the one that shut it down.
I see. Do you have any way of knowing what we need for repair? I have some knowledge of what is needed, but what can we do to fix it for now?
We
Or what
don't
were you
have
working on?
much. We don't have much equipment to actually repair the ship. Not with the credits we actually have, and currently we can't borrow equipment from the shipyard. The only thing we could do right now is just to actually repair the navigational charts and perhaps even the piloting seat area and even weapons, just in case.
You said earlier that you crashed this ship. Are you part of the Empire?
I shut the ship down. The one that crashed it was Norvick.
Why did you shoot the ship?
Because he was shooting back.
Hmm. Affiliation? Were you always a Republic, or were you Empire before?
Well, let's just assume that I was not really fond of the Empire during Operation Cinder. I was quite young that time. I was a cadet, but I wasn't really sure of their operations. There were many people like me during Operation Cinder that was not really particularly fond and happy during that time. But we have no choice. My family was on that planet. But I don't want to speak too much regarding my history. The only thing we can do now is just repair the ship.
Affirmative. I will assist you.
Okay. For your assist, roll for technology 2 times.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You spend a few hours actually looking into the ship's damaged systems, and I tried to actually repair it, and after that, recovering some of its lost HP and lost shield points. But while you spend that time repairing, meanwhile, at the Black Spire outpost itself, at the merchant's quarters, Takarr Jin, he got stopped and waylaid by perhaps Tux, not August Tux, of course, not her henchman. You do know that these people are actually those so-called Crimson Dawn that seem to be trying to actually control the streets. And you don't see or unsure who are the Tuxes in control of Orga, because it could be any one of these people, or any one of these bystanders looking at the rest of you right now. So I'm going to be going from left to right. Okay, Sigismund, you can see 2 Tadorians and a Rhodian. Wait, sorry, 2 Rhodians and also a Duros, stopping you and the rest of the crew at the streets of Black Spire Outpost, Sigismund. The street itself is busy with people, mostly aliens, some perhaps humans, walking around the streets itself by minding their own business. You can see the market itself is quite busy. It is still daytime, of course. But Sigismund, you see Takarr Jin is having some sort of conversation. You can see the Duros seems to be stopping him and his track, and not to mention you and the others. What do you want to do, Sigismund? 2 actions?
So okay, so that guy try to stop me. Okay. So I say, can I help you?
Right. The Rhodian then looks at you and he speaks Rhodian. Do you have Rhodian language? Do you know Rhodian?
Sadly, no.
Okay. It speaks to you. So you stop at the mouth and say, oh, wow. And then the Duros then turns and looks at you, Sigismund. And then the Duro speaks Galactic Basic, of course, and it says, ah, what's a young boy like you doing with a person like this? He points at the Takarr Jin. How do you reply, Sigismund?
So I'm doing. Oh, we are just random travelers here. Is there?
Yes. Continue.
So I say, is there anything else?
The Duros turns and looks at you and said, funny, I don't remember Takarr Jin to actually have company, especially a company such as this. How do you respond, Sigismund?
Well, unpredictable happens all the time. So we just go with the flow.
All right, roll for persuasion, please.
Persuasion. Okay. Hold on. Loading. Persuasion.
Right, 17. Okay. The Duros looks at you. You're still young, kid. You're not too sure about what you're actually in for. But stick around. You'll see what's good for you. Then after that, he turns to Logain. He looks at Logain. Logain just stay quiet, staring at the Duros, as if his mind is blank. His eyes staring blankly into the Duros and then the Rodian, as if that Logain's soul is gone. Logain stayed quiet, did not say a word. And then Takarr, you turn to Logain. Logain has always been the chatty type, but this time he decided to stay quiet. Okay, Takarr Jin, you look at the Duros and the 2 Rodians. These 2 tucks, they actually call themselves Crimson Dawn, but you know them very well. You know this tree very, very well. The pink skin Rodian is known as Chewy. And this Duros, apparently, seems to be some call of muscle, which is actually likes to push newcomers around, especially not people like you, of course. But Takarr Jin, 2 actions for you. What do you want to do?
I turn around and say, no, there's no reason to create a how we say an unfavorable conditions here. And I pull out a chance dice, and perhaps we could settle our issues with a little game of chance.
Not with your dice games again. The Rudolph looks at you. And what's the chance this time?
Well, what is it that you desire?
We don't do it here in the middle of the street, Takarr. If you want to, we can actually do it at a cantina. Or perhaps at the tavern up there, at the eatery. Not far from where you are.
But of course, I'm always up for a game. But you still
Roll
not have said
Yeah,
what you are stopping me for. Oh yeah, so what do I roll?
Okay, roll for persuasion.
Just 1 minute. Ooh.
The Duros looks at you and they said, well, I have not seen you for quite some time, Takarr. We kind of miss you after, you lost your speeder to Olga, of course. But I see that you have keep yourself really good company. You are really the loner type, Takarr. What actually brings you with these newfound friends of yours?
Well, I, as you can see, wasn't able to get in for a certain amount of time, so took us a bit, but I got some help here to bring in my stuff from the farm to sell. For a little extra money, and I brought my fingers together. And
Funny, he said. Funny, I don't see you bringing your stuff from the farm. I don't see you bringing your golden lichen that you always do. So where is it?
When he says that, I'm confused, and like, I slap the bag that I'm carrying, and I like look around to the others that are carrying bags. It's like, perhaps you should check your friend's eyes. They have been, I would say, a little wearied in the Black Spires.
The Rosenthal. Oh well. How you do your trade? It's up to you. Then after that, as you're busy talking, okay, Norvick, you can see the two Rhodians. Apparently, their hands on their holsters, but Duros is just his holster is there strapped like nicely on his right leg, but his hands, two of his hands is just he just put like nicely crossed and talking to Takarr. Yeah, Norvick. Well, Takarr was actually busy talking. What do you want to do? Two actions.
I approach. The suspense. I do we have a problem here? We're here to sell leeches.
The Duros turns to you and he said, we don't see any lichens being carried by you and perhaps your friend. Is Takarr here lying or is it on a ship? I saw a ship flying through and land at the spaceport nearby. Never seen a ship like that.
Yeah,
Is it yours since you all came from the spaceport?
it is mine. But you want to check your eyes again, or probably putting those goggles on your eyes to see and show him some leeches. By the way, who are you?
Hey, well, Takarr, why don't you introduce me to your new friend here? His name is Louis. Takarr.
Oh, and I say, my say, good friend, and I say that sort of questionably, and I point at the standing in front of me, and saying, he's Louis, but we sometimes call him Louise.
Really?
Yeah. Lue, like Louis.
Yeah, I know Louis, but yeah, Louise.
Yeah.
Is what he's commonly known around here.
Do you want to buy some leeches? Leeches?
No. Of course, I am not a trader like Takarr. But of course, we take our trade differently. Then he turns to look at Takarr. Of course, Takarr knows that his grandmother pays Olga differently, of course. But we have no say. If you have some lichen, perhaps you can actually give us a few, like perhaps 1,000 pounds worth of it in weight.
Well,
Okay, Takarr and Norvick, between you two. Okay, Norvick, what you do? You
by
don't
looking
have 1,000 pounds worth of
£1,000.
it. You didn't bring any.
Yeah, that much. Well, bad for you. There's no other leeches of that quantity on us. So, by the way, can I do a law check to see what he belongs to? Like, I guess he's a gang member.
You don't have to roll for lore. You have to roll for insight for that.
Inside, yeah. All right. Inside. Yep. Oh, I don't know why it's lagging.
Yeah, it still hasn't.
Just
Yeah,
bear.
no, that's okay.
Yeah, you just bear with me. It's just loading.
Yeah. Waiting for it to load.
Yeah, the character sheet.
hmm Okay. All right. Insight 7. Okay. You look at them. They didn't actually mention that they're from any syndicate or any criminal gang or any pirate gang. But Takarr Jin knows that they are very minor. These people are minor thugs to Takarr Jin. It's like they're just working for the Crimson Dawn, just starting to work for the Crimson Dawn, and very, very small. But they always like push Takarr Jin like around when he's alone, and also pushing his younger brother when he's alone. But well, since they have friends, but Takarr Jin know that you can't start a fight in the middle of the street, especially when this street is actually owned by Olga. And this tree also knows for a fact that they can't start a fight also at the same time. Otherwise, there'll be a draft over. But Norvick, you actually look at them, they look like you can see that the Rhodians, they're even though their hands is on the blaster, but they're not they're not like there to pick up and pull that gun out immediately. You can see one of the Rhodian, the pink skin Rhodian, the purple skin Rhodian seems to be shaking slightly. You can see sweat in his head, and that's about it. But while you're actually doing all this, Crow, you can see the two Rhodians and the Duros, which is talking Takarr Jin and Norvick. And two actions for you, Crow. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the Duros. Louis, you said your name was?
Louis.
Louis. Pleasure to meet you. Look, between you and me, they're really focused on trading their vegetables here. But me personally, I'm not really into the business at the moment. I'm here for some pleasure. So how about you can help me by showing me where all the nice spots are in this place? Why don't you say? And then I go reach to my pocket and then I take out 100 credits and I slide it over to him.
Oh, good lord.
And it looks like you can see his eyes like widen a bit, like, ooh. Roll for persuasion with advantage.
Which
Yeah, someone's been holding out.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. All right. Okay, you see Louis that looks at you, and after it takes that credit. Oh, welcome to Black Spy Outpost, my friend. He taps your shoulder.
What a warm welcome. I love this place already.
Come. Well, like he looks at Takarr Jin. Takarr, you should say that you have really good company and really good friends. This is the type of company that you should keep.
I laugh and say, well, I didn't want to go with the lead just yet. But since we're all
Takarr,
happy
you
now,
hold too much on them.
but let us feast,
The
let
Duros.
us go gamble.
The Duros looks to you, Crow, and looks to Takarr Jin. And then after that, Duros looks to Crow. All right. Yeah. Well, Takarr, you and your other friends can follow while I bring my new best friend here around town. And then, all right. And then he tells Huey and Dewey, you two is stand at the corner of the shop. I'll be back. And then you
All
can
right.
hear them speaking like Rhodian. And then you can see like Huey like saying, "Come and what is your name, friend?" He looks to you,
For
Takarr.
now, you could just call me Crow, and I'm hoping that you can tell me where I could find some good drinks in this place.
Ah, come, follow me to the shop.
All right. And like while he's walking, I like look back to the group. I'm just like mouthing, "Go sell the food. Go sell the food. Go sell the food." I'm just gonna go in.
When he walks off, I like look to the others. It's like, does he realize what he just did? Should we go save him?
He needs to learn.
Okay, right, Takarr, you actually asked that question. It's like whether you actually should save him. Okay, I'm gonna go to Sigismund. Sigismund, one action. You heard what Takarr Jin said. Whether you actually follow Crow to the eatery or just leave him be. Okay, Sigismund, when I come to you, what do you do?
I'll follow him.
All right. You follow Crow.
Mm.
Okay, all right. You follow Crow to the eatery. Okay, and then Norvick, how about you?
I'm at, now I know he's probably going to get roughed up. I'm pretty much going to leave him and turn to Takarr Jin. So Takarr Jin, would you want to save your friend, or should we just push on or we can go our separate ways and meet somewhere on the street?
Hmm.
What do you think?
And it's like I walk up. It's like, uh, personally, I wouldn't mind finally being able to get one over them. They have been a menace to me and my brother for some time. And, we probably should not leave him. I mean, they wouldn't kill him. They would just rob him.
Robert.
Yes.
Yes.
But at the same time, if they do attack, we are just defending him. We are not violating any of August's rules. And I give like him a little wink.
Yeah. I well, he's been picking on you, but because of that, let me introduce myself and my certain skills.
I turn around and say, "What do you think, Logan? You've been very quiet."
Logain looks to you. I think I think I should check on the ship and look into A55 and see if he needed company. I don't think that my expertise is needed here. Not that I need to repair anything, but you all actually enjoy yourself. Well, if you find anything good or any good food or drinks, bring it to the ship.
Hmm. I see Kal'Buir walks up and say, if you're looking for food, there's a little boutique store just outside the docking bay. They sell these fabulous little tiny meatballs on a stick. You should get one."
Ah, good. All right, I'll check it out. Then you see him heading out and then head towards the spaceport. And then, meanwhile, Crow, you can see the Duros actually introducing you. That man over there is like a bit, say, a bit of robotic or cybernetic on his body, but he's the chef, and you can ignore the customers eating his delicacies. It looks to you. Okay, and then now Crow, you know that this place is eatery, and then the draw then brings you somewhere else. Come, the side Crow, let me bring you elsewhere. While Sigismund and Norvick and Takarr Jin actually sees and just look on. Come. And Louis said that this is for food and supplies. If you have any food within the lands itself that you want to sell or even buy, this is the place for it. You can see Sigismund actually following you, Crow. They're like eyeing Leo while you're actually walking and following Leo at the same time. And for this room, Takajin knows that it also sells food and supplies. Then you can see Leo actually like move out, passing another Rhodian that's actually standing at the side as I'm minding his own business or looking. Then Buso actually then Leo actually went into one shop, says, ah, yeah, crew. This is the junk shop. As you can see a number of junks outside. If you got any scraps that you want to sell, you can see it's like one alien is looking here, and then he just turns and then after he just nod his head at Leo, and then he said, then Leo then turns to you. If you got anything that you want to sell, like any junk parts from within the lands you see, or any scrap, like crashed ship or destroyed speeder, anything, or even a new one. But this shop buys second-hand stuff. You can also buy second-hand stuff from the shop, quite cheap, of course. And come, follow me. You can see like one human female actually like stacking up the boxes in one this shop. And you can see the Leo actually explains, and then said, this, of course, is for some miscellaneous supplies and stuff that you actually want to get. They actually do sell and buy stuff for affordable prices, of course. And this is owned by us and me and my group. As you know, Crimson Dawn. Because I have some control of this, but as long as we stay nice, business will be good. Then after he goes off somewhere else. Oh, you need to follow actually. hmm Yes, you
I, I
have to follow sadly.
I say hi to the lovely lady into the warehouse.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that means you have to follow Leo whenever Leo goes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
whenever
sort of.
Leo and Crow goes, you follow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just because my page is so lagging.
Mm-hmm.
Sigismund, where's Sigismund? Too far away.
Yeah, I'm here. I,
Oh, yep, there you go.
Okay, wait. I forgot. Usually Aizen will actually like auto follow whenever he goes, so he can take the video. I think I'm gonna turn off dynamic lighting for this one. Easier. Okay, it's alright, doesn't matter. Okay. Leo brings you to one shop. Like Crow. They said, this one is they buy, repair and modify weapons. We sell weapons here legally and also illegally. But what is we? This place is as well controlled by of course, this very special and handsome ogre, of course. Uh, but as you know, and then after that, he just nods at this man over here. Then this man just said, And it turns to all three of you, to Takarr Jin, to Crow, and then to Sigismund. If you have any weapons or anything that you like modified to increase his potential, you can actually always come here. He said. Then Leon said, provided they have the cash for it, and perhaps if they want to. Then Leo actually then brings you somewhere else, Crow.
the
Then
like
Leon explains, this
like
is the droid shop and also the speeder shop. They sell speeders and repair speeders and they modify speeders. They even sell droids and many, many types of droids. And Javelin over there, you see one man with goggles and after the beard that looked to you, Crow, said, well, if you got some droids to sell or droids to buy, this is the place for it. And Leon then said, well, then if you got any droids, you can actually fetch a mighty good price depending on the droid that you're selling. But the R2 units here, the R3 units and many more, they are quite, well, they are taken from many crash ships that hover around. We got a number of them from Jakku, of course. Then after he left, come, follow me to the other place.
but I
What? As we're walking off, I talk to Sigismund. It's like, do any of those droids look familiar of the ship that you crashed in?
droids. Hard to say they are. Those looks are too generic.
Hmm.
Okay. All Takarr Jin, Sigismund, and Norvick, as you all actually enter Then you see Leo said, this is the biggest place or market we actually have. They sell food and many other things, of course. Also the same as others, but this here you can get many things at a very cheap price. Some stuff you can even get rid of also if you feel like it. You can sell like medicines if you want to get yourself patched up. These are everything's here. But on my right over here is, of course, the place where if you want to stay for the night or number of days, you can actually, of course, stay here. And if you want to stay here for the night itself, look for the man over there, of course. He will actually give you your accommodation for the night. I believe it's about, I think this room is small, it's not really well kept. It's, it's about 20 credit a night. But it depends on the room and the services. Then that is the tour for the town, of course. There are many more other places here further to the north. You can actually head towards the other spaceports, like Spaceport B, and to the south of here, you can head over towards the Cantina, and to the west of here, you can head over to the side street of Blackspire, and also lastly, you can head over to the service yard. As I head over towards the northeast, there are many other places. If you want me to bring you to this place, of course, then it will be extra for you, my friend.
Well,
That
that's a
crow, what do you
very
want to do?
tempting offer. And then I look over to Takarr and I tell him, "Now, why didn't you tell me this place was so hospitable?"
Seeing what he's doing and playing around, I'm just gonna sing. Oh, you.
Well, Louis, thank you very much for the tour, but I think me and my group here will be fine on our own. But thank you for the showing us
He,
around.
he taps you on the shoulder. Thank you. You are a very generous person. If you ever come to Batu ever again, look me up, Crow. I will be at the eatery at the front with my friends, of course. If anything, look us up. Then slowly walks away. Okay,
All right.
meanwhile, okay, Sigismund, while you're inside the market itself, together
Mm.
with the rest, what do you want to do? Two actions.
Okay. Okay, while we are here, is there any shop that sells sidearm here?
You want good sidearms, you come here. You
Ah,
want second-hand sidearms that probably will get damaged at a certain time and period of time, you come here. You can
oh,
see a Twi'lek over the table and looking at you. Come here, he's a young man. If you want to look for cheap weapons, this is the place.
yes. I was wondering if you have an EC-17 sidearm.
An EC-17 sidearm. You
Oh,
know your weapon really well.
is convenient, small, light, and hardly malfunction.
Of course. Well, we do find a number of those things in the lands itself. Apparently from dead stormtroopers. Well, we're not too sure what actually happened to them. But we can actually sell you this pistol, of course. When we found those remains, well, sorry to say, anything that falls from their hands is ours now. Well, you can get this blaster pistol. It's like it shows you an EC-17, a really small one, used by scout troopers. And then he looks at you. I can give it to you cheap, young man. 150 credits. You can roll for persuasion if you feel like it, if you want to lower it, or you can actually ask your companions to assist you in persuasion.
Okay, I will ask for some backup in persuasion in terms of discount.
All right, you
Actually,
better go there and role play with one of them. Who do you want to ask for help? Norvick, Crow, or Takarr Jin?
I'm happy to help you out here.
Options.
okay, so I will approach them three. It's like, guys, I need to get some sidearms. Does anyone one of you know how to bargain?
Well, I got a charisma plus
Uh,
18.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess that will do. I was hoping to get a pair of sidearms.
Look, frankly, I know I got us that tour of the entire area, but that's the most I could muster up for now. So one of them two. Maybe you guys could help the kid out.
But I have to admit, my expertise does not lie in weaponry. And I look to Norvick. It's like, as a Mandalorian, you would have more knowledge on weapons than I could ever dream of, correct?
So do you think 150 credits for a sidearm is worth the price?
Are you there, Norvick? Norvick?
Okay, Sigismund,
Well,
please.
I was mute. Sorry.
Sigismund, roll for
Yeah.
Sigismund to know the actual price of the weapon. Sigismund, roll first. Roll for technology.
Technology.
Under
Okay.
T.
Oh,
Okay. You're unsure how much is the price of the pistol, but it could maybe it's 150. Maybe it is the actual price. You're unsure.
Do you
Well,
want me
Okay,
to?
Crow. Anybody else can assist Sigismund
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
rolling for technology and to see
Yeah.
that how much the actual pistol costs.
Yeah. I'll say. I'll do technology. With my sheet.
yeah, I have no idea what technology. I can't help you there.
That's all right.
The pistol.
Oh,
Okay, Norvick. It's like when Sigismund tells you how much does an EC-17 pistol actually
I was
cost.
like, whoa, that's so
Uh,
dear.
He said 150. To you, 150 is cheap because the actual pistol in the market costs 200 credits.
okay, so I plan.
But Norvick haven't role play with you yet. It's like
But
Sigismund.
it 200. Sorry, 150 is cheap. How good quality is it? Do you want me to expect the item before you buy it? What, Sigismund?
Yeah.
Do you want me to expect the item before you buy it and probably get you a cheaper price? You want two of them?
Yes.
I'll see what I can do. Do you want to come with me?
I'll bring him here.
Yeah.
Then I'll let him inspect the two pairs of EC-17 sidearm first.
Okay, you look at it. Okay, Takarr, it's like, okay, Norvick, when you look at the EC Whole Lot Blaster, it's worn out, it's slightly damaged, it's a bit dirty. Maybe perhaps why is 150 credits, but you can lower the price even more.
I'm going to say all the imperfections of it and say, yeah, this is, well, see this dent scratch there, that's actually from this, yeah. It's actually finding faults to it all. I think it's probably worth to you for two of them, probably 50 credits, and we'll chuck in some lychees for you. What do you think?
Okay, so I whisper to my parties. Okay. In that case, to save up, I'm going to trade in my Stormtrooper blaster rifle to get a pair of these sidearms. For traveling, is way more convenient.
So you want to, okay, first things first, do you want to sell or do you want to buy?
Trade.
Upgrade.
You want to upgrade or trading?
No, I just trade away my Stormtrooper blaster rifle for two EC-17 sidearm.
I turn around. Do you want anything else?
That's all, I guess. Unless,
Sure. Any grenades? Anything you want to blow up? Any knives?
perhaps you may prefer to also get a weapons maintenance kit.
Yeah. I'll turn to the seller. So, looking at the two pistols, how about I'll pay this for 100 credits. Sorry, trading value of the his weapon, and you throw in a maintenance kit. What do you think?
Okay. All right. One person that's going to be the main persuader, you don't roll yet, but the one that assists, roll for persuasion first. and another person can assist. Also, roll for persuasion. So if there's two, so roll for the persuasion first, and the last person that persuade will roll depending whether it's a success or a failure.
Okay.
Since Leaf is doing the talking, you should probably be the main one. I'm happy to
Yeah.
assist.
Yeah, I'll be the
Okay,
main one.
alright.
So
Then Takarr Jin and Sigismund roll for the assist.
Assist.
Okay, Takarr Jin 12. Okay, like Sigismund roll for persuasion. Okay, now Takarr Jin, now Norvick roll with advantage with a +2 bonus.
Oh my!
Okay, advantage. Alright.
you don't need-
And then after that, you can see the twilight. It's like you can see that
he's so pissed off.
his eyes like you're like, sounds like a very good deal here. Fine. Then I'll get this young boy blaster and I'll give you 2 of the EC holdout pistol, and I give you a simple maintenance kit.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, all right, Sigismund, you got 2 EC-17 blaster pistol. Okay,
So I'm gonna
and also you got a maintenance kit with four users.
maintenance. So I'm gonna add into
Yeah,
my.
you go to your character sheet. Okay, there is an add button under class resources and other resources. You put there in the other resources. You type the maintenance kit and then total 4. So every time you use it, you can repair a weapon or even upgrade a weapon.
So it's item name.
Yes, item name. Okay, it weighs about maintenance kit. I think it weighs about four lbs, and I think the pistol weight is, let me check. It's about 3 lbs. So you have a total of 6 lbs because you have 2 EC hold-up blaster pistol, which you need to put into your character sheet. Okay, then you need to add into your character sheet and so on.
Okay.
All right.
So the stats for the blaster rifle is one.
You may need to remove the blaster rifle since you already get rid of it.
Yeah. EC-17.
Yeah, EC-17 blaster pistol. In the rule book, they don't put the name specifically, but it's always under blaster pistol. But once it's modified or master crafted version, or if you manage to actually upgrade it further, which is none of your class can actually do that. So okay, now while you're all negotiating, Crow, what do you want to do?
Do I looking around? Do I see anyone in this market specifically that are selling vegetables and whatnot?
Yep, there's a lot of people here. There are a number of people actually in that place selling vegetables. When you look around, okay, roll for perception.
Perception. It should be what is it not? There you go.
Right,
13.
okay, okay, you can see one here sold by a Qatar. Okay, and then after that, you can also see another one here also sold by another Qatar, and another one here also sold by another Qatar. There are 3 Qatars here selling a number of trade items, which is mostly vegetables.
Seeing this, while they're doing the trade, I walk over to Takarr and then I tell him, just out of curiosity, the last time you came here, where did you sell the goods at?
You sold it here.
Yes.
Was it in here at all, or was it?
Oh no. It's a building across the street. You could sell them here if you wish, but they, we Kafar pretty much all grow the same thing here on the planet.
Yes.
I mean, if you wish to make a trade, I'm sure they would be willing to trade with you, but we can go across the street and I can take you in there.
See, what I'm thinking is that if we go to the main store that sells it versus an actual stand, I'm sure that we'll get a better price, right?
Oh, I've dealt with them before, and I look at the statue, it's like, but typically I bring more in than I do today. This was just what I could grab at hand. If you want to go and trade at the stores, I can introduce you. They will give a price, but I'm not quite sure if they could give us the best price.
We're already here. Let's see what I can muster up from the folks selling the food here, and then Crow is just gonna walk over to this stand right here that actually has food.
You can see one of the Qatar is like with an eye patch, with like scars over his head. And after he just turns to you and then Crow and say, "Hi, yes, and you here, 20 cents are my fruits." And many other delicacies, of course, grown, homegrown, on this planet of Batu.
See, I was actually hoping that we could do it the other way around. You see, I got some leeches here that I'm hoping to maybe sell to you. Really looking to get rid of this, quite frankly.
So you want to sell this to me, huh? What? And then he looks at it. And
Well,
how many
everyone
pounds
appreciates some
worth do you have?
diversity in their stuff. How many pounds did we get? Must have been Takarr, how many pounds did you give us each?
Great question for the DM. Basically, I gave everyone like a satchel. So.
Mm-hmm. If
What would
it's
be
a
reasonable to you?
if it's just like a simple satchel,
Yeah, like a sack or
then okay. If it's like a simple sack, simple sack of food and spices, it's probably gonna be around 1 pound, and it's like 1 pound like that. So it's probably not gonna be much. That means if it's 1 pound, one satchel, there's 100 pounds worth. So 100 pounds worth is probably gonna be only about 100 credits.
Right, okay. Yeah, I saw. I take it that you got some sort of like weighing device with you, right? And frankly, this thing's pretty heavy.
It's like, yes, we do, of course.
Yeah,
You want to
you take
sell
this.
this?
Let's see how much we got here, and then I hand it over.
All right. So he put it there, and after he weights it, and he said, it's like, so it's roughly about 10 pounds, 10 pounds of weight. That's about it. So, how much are you willing to sell this? If I give you my price, like 10 pounds worth is roughly about 100 credits. But
Can I look at the
since that,
scale to see if she's lying or not about the weight?
okay, all right, then roll for perception. Simple DC.
17.
Well, nothing gets
Okay,
past
you look at the mechanical skills. It's like the skills itself. Nope, she's not lying. She's telling the truth.
If it's only that much, I'd say maybe 15, 20 credits.
15, 20 credits extra.
Extra. From what I understood, this is the usual rate around here. Is that wrong?
Yeah. Well, you're selling Legion back to me, of course. We Qatars, we know how to grow this. Except that my village, we grow fruits and many other delicacies other than Legion, of course. Well, within the Qatar, that looks to you. But before I could increase the price, roll for persuasion, she asked him.
Okay. Uh. Oh, 5.
And she said, yes, 10 credit for a pound is what I can offer. If you want to bring this thing somewhere else, perhaps if this is the only place you can get the best price, then there's nothing else they can give you.
Well, who am I to argue with a local? 10 credits a pound it is, and then I just hand it off and wait for my credits to come in.
Okay, your credit is instant, actually. It's like just a few minutes
Yeah.
before it'll be in. Yeah. This is like
All
New
right.
Republic credit.
Yeah, it takes about 5 business days to hit your account.
Great, I'm back with how much I started.
All right. And then you gave her like 10 pounds worth, and that's it. That you're done. then she just give you 100 credits, and
Alright.
you're back with 100 credits. And now you can go back to Louis
Alright.
and give him more money to bring you around to tour.
No, I just walked back to the group. All right, look, dealt with my leeches. It's 10 credits a pound. I'm assuming that you guys got the same amount. We're only gonna make what 300 credits at this point, 400, counting me.
Yes, 400. Sigismund, one have 10. Like Norvick have 10.
From what I understand,
Takarr Jin have 10.
that's
And
a
let's just assume that Logain gave you his also. So you have 20. 20
Okay, so
pounds.
500. Okay.
From what I understand, that's a pretty good price, right? That's around about standard price.
Yeah, I trust her. She seemed pretty honest. 10 credits a pound seemed like the standard rate.
Oh, you did pretty good for yourself.
Oh, thank you. I tried really hard.
Meanwhile,
Okay,
these
all right.
two just did an awesome
What you guys
trade.
wanna do?
Jason. Well, we could trade the rest of it. Out of curiosity, what's this store here? Kind of looks like a ramen bar or something.
Well, it is actually like selling some food, but also at the same time, that is also the place where the guy actually lets you stay for the night at the inn. All the empty rooms here.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So I can take you some rest
Uh,
to my main store, unless you just want to check out all the other stores here and see what you can buy or trade.
yeah, I actually need to buy myself something, but the canteen is south from here. I believe that's what Louis said.
Yes.
Maybe
Yep.
once we're done with all our business, we could meet out front of here in the store, and then we could head down south for some drinks. What do you say?
Yes, I would very much like to do that. Perhaps, and I pull out my chance dice and a little game or two as well.
We'll have to see. I'm gonna need a few drinks to think about that.
Very
And
well.
then Crow's is gonna start leaving and then head over to the store he wants to go to.
Okay, all right. Okay, Norvick, what do you want to do?
Norvick, you're on mute.
I want to go to the bathroom to wash my hands.
Okay. All right. When you head towards the bathroom to actually wash your hands, you see two Pantorans actually like heading out, passing you.
Okay. Just wash my hands off.
Okay,
And
you wash your hands successfully. Okay, taking your time. Okay, Sigismund, what do you want to do?
hygiene's first.
Not doing anything. I'm just following the big party while admiring that two item that I just bought.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're admiring the two items you just bought. Okay, other than that, you're gonna stay there.
No. King of.
Wait, where did you go? You just disappeared.
I was out.
Yeah, he went to the street.
Ah, okay.
Wait, you are still inside.
Yes, it's inside.
Did you want to sell the satchel of golden lychee you have, or you gonna keep it as a
Wait,
No.
I didn't see
Souvenir.
yes?
I
Souvenir.
inside the store.
Well said, Sigismund.
Yeah,
Actually, lichen, if you sell it in locally like this, it's gonna be quite cheap. But if you sell it off-world to another planet that doesn't have it, the price is more.
Yeah, because that's August's business. She sells it off world. Makes a lot
Yes,
of money.
off-world. Yep.
it's weird.
Okay. Okay, Sigismund, waiting for your what do you want to do actually? Last action.
Okay. So I'm admiring my blaster. Then I'm like, okay, where they all go. So I'm like, searching.
Lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could go to the bathroom.
I kind of, yeah,
Let's all hang out in the bathroom.
yeah. I kind of find all around the shop. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, I will walk up with you.
Oh,
So you're not
Okay.
completely alone.
yeah.
Yeah, the young boy is lost. It's like panicking. Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Go up inside, confront it. It's like, it is okay. I'm here.
Okay.
Now
All right.
remember,
Once
if
you're
you
all
get
there,
lost,
Norvick, you're in the toilet, washing your hand, doing your own thing. And then I was like, well, Sigismund, you're actually walking around the market street as like looking for the others, but you couldn't find them until Takarr actually came to you, like it's like worried that you might get lost. And while Crow actually had somewhere else to actually see, it's like some of the shops they actually want to admire and actually look at. But meanwhile, at the landing bay,
ooh,
okay, Smart A55. While you're actually busy repairing the ship after a number of hours, you can see Logain actually coming back. And he actually went towards the ship and then sees you and also Jarrell, well, actually looking around and actually trying to assist. Logain actually looks at you and it's like A55 and he asks you, so are you going to be staying here? It's like helping around with the ship? Or are you going to be meeting up with the others? And Smart
Depends
A55
on
just says,
the. Sorry, it was on mute. I asked him what the others are doing. I don't want to go. If we're going to see Oga, we don't know what Oga. And just my presence there might play against us.
Logain looks at you. I don't think that the Empire or even the New Republic will actually bother to actually looking for one lone droid. There are lots of droids in Black Spire Outpost from what I can see.
There is, but if the Empire is looking for me, what let alone Syndicate who's looking for money if the Empire is paying?
No. If you're worried that the Empire might be looking for you, you can still stay on the ship. But if the Empire really wants to capture you, you would have some sort of special chip on you that wouldn't let them detect you while you're actually here. But let me take a look at you. You can see that Logan actually like looks to see whether you have some sort of special chip to see if you're able to be detected.
Something I would like to share with you.
Logan then says that there is no tracking parts on you. If there's no tracking chip or tracking parts, nobody would be able to detect you. And to me, you look like a really old droid that nobody wants. Sorry to say, of course.
I did remember something, and I want to keep it as safe as possible. Maybe you could help me, but
Well,
I prefer it be just me and you. Sure, towards.
well, I guess it's best that you actually kept your secrets for the time being. I don't want any. And then after that, you can see his eyes suddenly like pointing in one direction. Hey, Smart A55, roll for insight. Okay. You can see Logan's gesture. It's like you can see his facial expression, his eyes pointing in one direction. He's actually telling you that it's better that you kept your secrets because he doesn't want you to spill your secret next to Jarrell because she is still an formerly Imperial officer. It's best that she doesn't know.
That's very, very well. We'll wait. But there is something I would like you to help me with. Maybe we could talk to the docking masters and require some sort of assistance and work in exchange. Maybe some parts or helping us repair the ship.
Maybe. Let's see if the docking master actually has something that maybe like something else that we could do that might not require payment.
I agree. He
Yep.
said
It's
that
like let's see.
before we walk over. As I come up to them, I say good afternoon. My name is Protocol Droid Alpha 55. Just checking to see if there is something we could assist you with in exchange for some of your services or maybe parts to repair our ship. We are low on
Okay.
credits, but we're not low on skill.
Hmm. I can see that both of you are actually good technicians. Well, you're a good droid. I think even better than my droid. You can see that she actually talking, looks at you and Logain. And I've seen this man, like, his skills are rich. I think that, well, you might be able to do something, like, for me. Um, let me think. Okay, roll for persuasion. I'm gonna roll for Logain. Logain, she said, maybe there's something that you want us to do. It's something outside our own expertise, and he failed. Okay, A5, your turn. Hmm. Well, I don't see that you're the muscle type. Like, do you notice that the dog master just said, well, if you're the tough looking type, there is actually one person that actually owes me money. But I believe that there could be something else that you could do for me. There is uh, there is someone that actually requires some help. However, I'm able to actually assist him with my droids. But he is actually further up northern side of Blackspire Outpost, somewhere uh, I think somewhere at the service yard further north. He's actually a Botan, and there is something that actually troubles him. Something to do with the generator, and he's worried that if he doesn't get the generator up and running, um, well, Groga would most likely be unhappy if it's not complete before the day's end.
I see. And you said he is north of the service yard.
Yes, you just have to head towards Blackspire Outpost, and then from there from the market, head for the north.
But how long would it take for us to reach him?
Ah, this is Blackspire Outpost already. You're not gonna take very long. Maybe a few minutes walk. If you could run.
I'd be more willing to. I'm willing to help. Is there anything we could get in return or in exchange for this?
Well, if you could help me and him, there's my good friend over there, the Botan. If you could help me, I might reduce the price of the ship, or I could actually assist you in repairing perhaps the damaged engines.
I see. I reach out my hand and I
And
here.
also, if you could actually assist me as being a muscle, there is somebody else that actually owes me 1,000 credits. And I don't want you to kill him, of course. I just want you to rough him up so that he can actually pay me off. He's been neglecting his payment for a time being, and I have compounded his ship nearby, and he's unable to head off world. If you can actually ask him to actually pay me back, I'd be very very happy.
What is this individual's name?
Huh. Well, ever since he landed, he never actually wanted to pay. Even judging by his ship, they, I know him. They call him Roach.
Okay, I do have a companion who is very intimidating, as you could tell, the Mandalorian. This is just this type of thing that he might be willing to do. It is his ship,
Well,
so
if
he
you can
might be
do
able
this
to
for
help
me, I
there.
would be. She said, if you can help me, right, then I'll be very, very grateful. I am not the muscle type. I don't have anything much. But if you can help my friend and get back my credits, I would really appreciate it.
We will see what we can do, and then reach out and
Logain comes to you and then he said, A5, it's best that you actually look for a companion. But I'm going to be staying on the ship, making sure that our friend Jarrell don't do anything stupid.
I see. Do you know where our companions are at?
It's very easy to find. Head over to Blackspire Outpost. Just like head for the south from here. Take up the staircase. It's gonna take you a few minutes of walk, but that's about it.
Okay, I will. I will find him, and let's see if we can help the dockmaster out and get our ship fixed here.
Okay, you see that Logain got back to the ship, and then you head towards the staircase and head towards Blackspire Outpost. Meanwhile, at Blackspire, okay, I'm gonna reveal Smart A5 first.
Just one moment. Smart A5, your robotic breathing is coming through on the mic. It's very ASMR.
All right.
Is it very itchy, like very kawaii, or what?
Sort of like a mixture of both.
Sit
I think we might have to tag this as a ASMR video as well.
Yes, I guess so. Okay, you just need to pass it to Aizen
Or
later.
is
Once
D&D
it's
gone
done.
sexual?
Oh god.
You
Oh.
think this is you think this is bad? You should play my D&D game. That's worse. Okay, alright. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is still kid stuff for the time being. Okay. All right. Okay. A55. You arrive at Blackspire Outpost, but as you walk further, you see a Twi'lek suddenly come to you and said, "Oh, a droid. Are you lost, droid?"
I am a 5-5 protocol droid looking for my master.
Oh, a master. Are you a? Oh, how does your master look like?
Is a Mandalorian.
A Mandalorian. And then after that, as you were about to talk, suddenly one Duros actually walks over and said, "Hey, Twilight, scrap. He's mine." And the Twilight has turned to say, "Oh, sorry, Louis. Sorry, I didn't know." Then you see the Twilight actually goes over to one corner. And you see the Duros that walks over to you, A5, and he said, You look old, droid."
Old protocol droid. Not worth anything.
Okay, roll for persuasion.
Yeah, be careful he offers you free candy.
Yeah, you don't look worth. You don't look it. You don't look like you're worth it. The Duros looks at you. Ah, well, head over and look for your master. You're not worth my time. He walks away.
I start walking away with a slight limp.
Okay. All right. While you're walking away, meanwhile, Crow. Where is Crow? I'm looking for Crow. Where is he on the map? Damn it.
Bottom left. I'm at the weapon shop.
Okay. All right. Okay. Crow. At the weapons modification shop. As you actually head inside, you can see one particular like green skin. There's an alien that looks at you and he said, oh, it's you. Leo's friend. Yes, we can help you.
Hey, I'm really hoping you got something good for me in stock. You mind if I see what your inventory's like?
Oh, sure. Well, head over to the screen over here, and he points at the table, and then
Alright.
see what you like. And okay, when you go inside, you see some sort of data and information. And then he said, this is the weapons list. You can head over to the weapons section in the swe.com and head over to the weapons tab.
I'm looking through it right now. It's like what I got on my back right now. It's not good enough for long distance engagements. I need something that's more suitable for that. You got something like that in stock here?
Yeah, we do. We have almost everything. With the well, with the New Republic ships, sometimes like coming months later on, sometimes trade ships, traders from the New Republic, from Coruscant, and even former Imperial remnants that decided to become traders themselves, smugglers even. They come over to this planet selling their goods and wares. So we do have a number of items that might actually feast your eyes.
How much would
See,
a sniper rifle run me?
uh, you have to be more specific. What type of sniper rifle?
crap, I didn't think this through. I'm looking at the website right now. It's just labeled sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Well, which one was it? It was DC-15X or DC-17X?
Okay. If you're going to be looking at the words sniper rifle with the range of 150 and 600 feet, reload 2, meaning that after 2 shots, you need to reload it. You need a strength 13 and it's two-handed. And also, it's weight about 12 lbs and costs about 750 credits.
Whoa.
Oh crap! Oh, strength
Yes.
of
You
13. I
can
only have
try
a
to
strength of.
negotiate.
Oh, wait, I think. What's my current strength? I think it's only. Oh, it's only 10.
No, not enough. The recoil will be. You have disadvantage because of recoil.
Okay. Uh. Wait.
Well, you can buy some strength augmentation, it looks at you, or speed augmentation, but it's gonna cost you, of course.
As a chess, it says that I have proficiency in sniper rifles. Does that counteract the strength requirement
No,
at
it
all?
doesn't.
Because
No, it does.
no,
It doesn't.
okay.
It doesn't. Yeah.
All right. I say to him, strength augmentations. That seem. I'm a little bit uneasy about that, and also it sounds really expensive.
Oh yes, it is. It augments your muscles, so it's once you actually install a chip on. But it will cost a lot, and it will take some time. And our engineers and technicians will need to actually augment it to your mind and to your muscles itself.
That does not sound lovely at all for my credit case. How about? Would you by chance be able to upgrade what I got on my back right now?
Hmm. Well, put it on the table over here. Let me take a look.
All right, and then when I walk over, I place the what's it called? Light repeater on the table.
You put your light repeater there. He looks at it. Then, let me see. Rolling for my technology. Well, it can be modified. What do you think you want it to be modified with? Increased range, increased damage. What else here? Well, yeah, increase the potency
Well,
of bonus to hit. When he said all
the
all
main
this
reason I need
jargon,
a sniper.
well, can increase the range, but it depends on how much you're willing to pay. For a range increase of every 50 feet, it's going to cost you for about, well, and he turns and after he looks and then browsing through. Okay, well, how far do you want this rifle to shoot?
Well, let's say I go with the 50 feet. How much would that run me?
All right. Okay, looks like price increase. Well, you need to put this on your notes once it's actually modified. Oh, 50 feet is going to cost you about 200 credits.
200.
Yeah, then you're going to increase again from there. For every 50 feet, it's going to increase another extra 200.
I'll tell you what. How about I'll purchase the extra 50 feet to my rifle, and then maybe I'll come back if it proves to be very, very helpful to me in the future. What do you say?
Yes, of course. It'll take some time. It'll take a day for me to complete it.
A day?
Yes,
I'm not sure
modifications
if
take time.
not sure if I'm going to be staying that long. Quite frank.
Ah, well, sorry about that, but well, perhaps you can come back next time once you land again on this planet. But then again, there are many other planets that will do the same modifications.
Perhaps. I'll tell you what. How about I'll buy a pack of ammo and then I'll be on my way.
Ah, right. Then It should be no problem.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Usually when they sell ammunitions for this one,
Yeah. Power cell. Just one.
yep, power cells. Here it is. Okay, right. Power cells for ammunition. 1 LBS in weight costs 10 credits.
Oh,
for
just
a
10?
power cell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just all right. That's all right. Yep.
Okay, and then that's done. All right. Okay,
That's it.
Norvick. Okay, inside the toilet. Why are you actually spending your time? You're done with whatever you're doing, and then after that, what do you want to do?
Head over to the guy who upgrades weapons. I need to talk to him.
Okay. You want the cheap version or you want the standard version?
I'm after a good teacher.
Okay, standard version is here.
Yep.
The cheap, unreliable version is here.
Yeah, I want someone to teach me how to make blasters, not to buy something.
Making blasters that you actually had to hear.
Sorry, where?
Further to the southwest.
Southwest. Oh, yep. I got you. Where thingy is, yep. No. Now, where is it? Takarr. Ugh.
Okay, it's right forward. You see Crow actually coming up from the same shop they're actually going to.
Hey, Crow.
Norvick, what are you doing here?
I have some business.
Screw it. And then I just go back inside with him. Don't mind me, just here with a friend. And I just lean against his desk.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
And you can see one of them was like coming over, and then he said, another customer. And after that, looking at you, Crow, like, must be a friend of yours.
Yeah.
I'm after a teacher to teach me how to make blasters and upgrade them. I am a good learner, and I have credits as well, and some lychees.
We don't buy lychees here, but you mentioned that you're a good learner. You want to learn how to craft blasters?
Yes.
Well, that's going to take some time and even perhaps some skills.
Well, I have plenty of time and some skills.
Are you now? Well, training takes time and also takes credits.
Yes, I have some credits, but I can get more credits to you.
Well, if you really want to learn, I want to see your skills myself. And after that, he props some stuff here, like some weapons, like all in parts. And
Yep.
he tells you, head over to the table and show me what you got.
I love
Okay.
that stingy crow's gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. What he's gonna do? What he's gonna do is I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I say to Norvick, Norvick, do you really think we got time for this? Because I thought we were here on a kind of tight schedule.
I turn to you're on a tight schedule. I'm not. It's my ship.
We're here for the same reasons, though, don't you think?
Somewhat, yes and no. I have my own priorities than yours. This is not a place to discuss.
I just walk out of the store. Goddamn Mandalorians.
So, what do you want to roll?
the Mirialan, and then looks at you and said, "Well, see if you can actually put this gun, this blaster, this hold-up blaster together within a short few minutes. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking at you now. Okay, roll for technology with disadvantage with -5 penalty. Not so bad, not too shabby, but a bit slow. And but I can see that you got some skills, of course. But if you want to train, we can train you. But it will take 1 week, of course, for you to learn under our guidance, and it will also cost you 1,000 credits.
Well, with the credits, would a torpedo would be the suffice?
You mean concussion missiles or torpedoes? Which ones?
Sorry, concussion missiles.
Concussion missiles. But we don't buy starship weapons here, and neither do the shipyards.
Well, I look around. It's a hand to have one. It's a good, thing to have when you're in tight situations on this planet, and you probably won't be hard to buy for it.
Let me talk to my boss for a while, and then after you notice that he head off.
Okay.
And how long do you want to wait?
So, I'll give him my I don't have a intercom, so I'll come back tomorrow. How about that? And
Okay, well, you don't have anybody there to talk with. You're just talking to yourself.
Okay.
There's the bathroom there.
There's the bathroom. I leave.
Okay.
So after that,
Yeah. When I walks out, I say to him, "What, things didn't go your way?"
I actually went. I passed, but New Republic people don't understand that.
New Republic
By the
people don't
looks of
understand
it,
skills.
that's probably why he left, didn't you? That's okay, buddy. Come on, let's go.
That's all right. I know you're scared of me.
Scared?
Intimidate.
Okay.
Can he intimidate me? I actually want to see if he intimidates me or not.
Oh.
18. What do I have to use to counter that?
I think inside.
It's like on the down. It's like versus proficiency. Okay.
Oh, wait, what am I rolling?
It's always 8 plus his proficiency plus his intimidation of plus his strength. It's like so the DC is just wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, that's still fail. Yeah, you're a bit scared. You're scared of this Mandalorian because you heard stories about Mandalorian before. It's like, so you are intimidated by.
Yeah, while I was walking, Kroos is like nervously laughing.
All right. Okay, meanwhile, Takarr Jin and Sigismund. Okay, Takarr Jin to you first, 2 actions, and then to Sigismund, or both at the same time.
Okay. It's like, you've got your weapons. Is there anything you would like to see before I retake these rest of the Golden Lychee to sell? Sigismund?
Yeah.
Sigismund.
I'll repeat. Is there anything you would like to see here? Otherwise, we'll go sell the rest of the Lychee.
I think nothing much I can do, so might as well just leave. Mm, hello?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sigismund, Takarr Jin is asking you, do you
Ah,
want to sell your lychee?
lychee?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can keep it
You
if
got
you want.
you got 10 pounds. You got 10 pounds worth of lychee in your item, which you can sell for 100 credits.
100 credits. Well, if we need our money, then yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get what money we can first to try and fix the ship before going to see Olga.
Oh, so we have to use it to fix the ship. Then, by all means, you take it.
I mean, it was a gift, so you can do as you will.
Yep. All right.
But we yeah here to fix the ship, no?
Yes. So if we don't fix the ship, then we can't leave. So might as well you use what I have, trade it to fix the ship.
Hmm. Do you want any stores here, or should we go to my usual buyer?
Usual bar will do, I guess.
Okay. This way. And I walk him to the shop, I believe, also over here.
Ah,
As we're
Okay.
walking out, we
As you
see.
two head out, as you two are heading out, you suddenly bump into Smart A55, which was actually heading towards the Merchant Street. A55, you see Takarr Jin and Sigismund heading out. Okay, now this conversation is between three of you. Okay, A55, you start first.
It's like, did everything go well?
Well, we're not dead, and so I call that a win. I'm not quite
I
sure
see.
what the others are doing, but I believe they are shopping.
Came by because I think I may have found a slight solution to problems with the ship.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
That's the dockmaster to see if there's anything we could do for them. Change for helping repair our ship. They offered me two things that we could help them with. The first is helping a man to the north, Kal'Buir, repairing a generator. Second, they need some muscle to scare someone, them money. They don't need the person killed. They just need him roughed up a bit. And I was thinking, the Mandalorian is the person we meet.
Tiểu喇叭你冇
Two
見
for them.
我啊？咩
We
咩
may be able to
我啲 size 我斬齊
get
啊！
some of our and parts of the ship restored and repaired.
That is a very good idea. And it's like, if we do not want the man killed, perhaps the Mandalorian would not be the best pick. The repair option seems to be quite useful. We have an engineer, yes. Legion, right?
Yes, he's back in the ship. He preferred to stay. He'd repair whatever to repair up north.
Well, I suppose while he's doing that, we could go south. And I mean, so the money is owed to the dockmaster, correct?
Correct. There's a man named Roach. His ship was impounded, and he is overdue on his rent for the ship that's been docked in their space. That man owes about 1,000 credits.
Oh my. So
Do me and Norvick walk over here at this point?
Yep, yeah, you already arrived. You're in Norvick. You actually
cool.
arrive and you see Sigismund and Takarr Jin and Smart A55 actually left the shipyard and then having some sort of conversation. Okay, it's A55. You also notice Norvick and Crow arriving at the location where you are.
好似你一個 friend 叫咩 Angelic 你
Time.
識佢啦。
Like I was telling Takarr Jin, found solution to repair Norvick. Dockmasters need some help with a few things. First, it's helping a friend repair a generator. His name is Gorgu, who lives up north. And the second, they need some muscle. Muscle to scare a person named Roach, who owes them 1,000 credits for occupying one of their docks. He hasn't paid his bills yet. They don't want him killed. They just want him to be roughed up a bit so that they could pay the 1,000 credits.
I think we can do better. I think we can do both, some sort. I thank you for telling me. I think you can and Soldier Boy over there. Probably can do the generator, and who's this person has this unsold debt to?
His name is Roach. They didn't give me exact location where he's currently held up, aside from he's here in Black Spire somewhere.
Okay, well, I think who's the person owes money to? Sorry, who's the person who owes money to? Is the Dockmaster?
Yeah, so Roach owes money to the 2 Dockmasters. His ship is currently impounded in one of their docks.
I turn to the TIS person. I don't even know. I'm too lazy to remember the name.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
I think I can get you a ship. But I need to go to the junkyard first. So
are you proposing we split up?
Yes. And we meet
I
back
mean,
here.
wouldn't we be more intimidating if we all showed up as a group, not just like the 3 of you going?
You're bloodthirsty.
Strength in numbers.
You're very bloodthirsty.
I mean, he does have a point.
Me.
5 people showing up. 5 individuals.
I think we won't show up. And if I can persuade the Dockmaster to make a deal with me, we'll probably get a ship. Another ship. So I have a plan.
Wait, you mean
Well,
a second?
I think if we do these 2 quests for them,
Yes.
we would get on their good graces first, and so that we can be trusted and maybe get a discount.
And yes, Tico Jack, yes, a second ship. But first, I need to go to the junkyard to do some business.
Before you walk off, I'm gonna say, wait, you're going to get a second ship?
Yep.
I'm very confused. Are we repairing 2 ships now?
We could always intimidate.
I just walked off to the junkyard.
Did you slam the door behind?
No, just close it gently. He's gone. I said the plan. So, yeah.
Well, who was coming with me to repair the generator? That seems to be something that needs to be done.
I did not agree with that, but hey, we might as well go off and do that.
Well, I do not know about anything repairing, but I can assist you. The Mandalorian seems to have whatever he has planned in handled. Before we head off, we may want to look to me and Sigismund. It's like, we should have sold the rest of this stuff. It's like,
what else do you still have to sell?
Huh?
Do you want to come with us while we
Yes.
get rid of the Golden
Yes.
Lychee? Then we can go and have a look at this generator. Do we need parts or equipment?
Yep, coming along.
No, doesn't need parts. I think more of engineer
It's a bit of
expertise.
mechanic touch. Yeah.
Yes.
So we should go back and get the Legion? The mechanic?
We could try, but he says he would rather stay there at the ship.
Okay.
He
Well,
did not want to
I
come over here.
trust Logan with the ship. I think me and the droid, we can handle just a tiny generator, I think.
With my knowledge and his hands, I think we could take care of it.
It's like, yeah, of course. It's like, that's what you're quite good at fixing machines, yes. Let us proceed then. I will start walking off to the... Where I usually sell the Legion.
Okay, who is going where first?
Where are you going? You said the person who needed the generator fix, he's up north, right?
Yes, north past the Black Spire outpost, just outside of it.
Okay.
So we just head north outside the Black Spire outpost gates.
To the service yard, that's like right here, right? I'm trying to like pinpoint the area in the top left corner.
Yeah, and there's one location there to the service yard. Then there's another location. Over
Yeah, is
here
that where we have to
past
go?
Yes, I believe so. The service yard to the north.
All right, so I guess we'll just like cut through this way and head up there.
Are you used to going by yourselves?
Okay.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
A55 and crew heading towards the service yard. Sigismund
Oh, is Sigismund coming
and
with us?
Takarr Jin. So where do you want to go, Takarr Jin?
Oh, well, I thought me and Sigismund were going to sell the lychee so we have some extra credits, but if we're just going straight there,
we'll get this walker.
Wait, Sigismund, are you coming with us or no?
Sigismund, where are you going?
Oh, sorry.
well, if you want to, like, be with us while we sell this, then we can all go as a group.
I
Instead of
think it's
carrying this around basically
Yeah.
halfway across the city just to come back
Now
here
it just seems
anyway
like
to
we're
sell it.
leaving. Now it just seems like we're leaving Norvick to do it on his own.
He is a very capable Mandalorian.
So it's a bit of a loose cannon.
Well, he didn't tell us what the plan was. He just walked off.
What?
Every time when
Yeah, it's
when Norvick do something else without a plan, something bad always happens. Like example, yesterday. Cough.
Well, he's a Mandalorian.
all right.
He can
Well,
text it.
So
all right. Oh,
A55, Crow, Takarr Jin, and Sigismund head towards the service yard,
I
Yeah.
suppose.
and then Norvick at the junk shop. Am I correct?
Yep, I'll follow Crow.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
all right.
correct. I'm at the junk shop.
Okay, before heading to you guys, you guys will be later as you head towards the service yard. Meanwhile, it's like Norvick, you're inside the junk shop. Okay, you see you as I want, and I said looking at you, and after that he said, speaking in Galactic Basic, which is actually
good.
quite common word.
Yeah.
And he asks you, see anything you like? Welcome to the junk shop. We sell a lot of secondhand stuff, secondhand ship stuff, secondhand speeder stuff, and many other secondhand vehicle stuff that actually crash either somewhere or probably some other off planet. If you are a trader or merchant or scavenger, you can sell your items to us.
I would like to buy things off you if it's alright. Do you do that, or do I need to go somewhere else?
If you want to buy something else from us, well, we do actually sell. But what are you looking for? Anything specific?
I'm looking at bits of a helmet transmitter, and I look around, looking at. Can I just wander and see if what you have actually you do sell before I commit to anything?
No, you can actually try to look around and see if you see anything that you actually like. But our price varies from different place to different place, and also some place in different parts of the galaxy sell things differently. But as you can see, you can look around. But if you want to see the list, you would need to go to sw5e.com under enhanced items, under loot.
I'm after scrolling down, a secondhand helmet radio, and a secondhand data pad, and a secondhand something very shiny for the GIF. I can, help me with my persuasion with the lady. Took with Took. So
A second-hand data pad. Okay. Data pad will cost you about let's see now, second-hand 75 credits.
By looking at it, well, I'm doing a bundle. You see, I'm buying something else. Would you do not just for one item, but for the items I need?
Well, looking at you, you're lying a lot. So roll for persuasion.
I lie a lot. Persuasion. There. I think that's persuasion.
He looks at you like, well, you are buying another bundle, but business is business, and we do not get many of our things in stock as what we like it to be. Well, there has been some rumored attack outside. We are not getting a mess of our items from other planets coming in. Sorry, but you may have to pay the price for the items that you actually got. So, again, you want a data pad, you want a communicator, and what was the other one?
Something fancy. Not a too expensive rare item. Just, I was like, wow, I will always need this sort of thing.
Okay. A comlink data pad. Comlink and the data pad will be 100 credits, and you want something really, really good. Let me see. Something unique. He goes through.
Not too expensive.
Okay. Let me see. There. No. He goes through a lot of items, like goes through how many items, like well, there are so many things here that will actually keep. He goes through a squash item. No, not this one. It's like, yeah. And then after that, he goes through a hollow recorder. It's like, this one's old. It's like Clone Wars era stuff. Throws away to the side. And after that, homing beacon. This was from a ship that crashed recently. Throw it to the side. And then after that, hydro spanner. No. Useless. Jetpack. No. Too expensive. And then after that, leg prosthetics. No. Too expensive. Binoculars. Maybe something that you might like. It's quite worn out, of course, but you might be able to use it.
What about binoculars to look at machinery, like a ship or something like that?
Well, if it's only machineries or ships or vehicles, they emit some sort of certain heat, but you cannot use it to look for people, of course. You'll be blinded.
That's fine. I'll expect the items, and can I do a?
Okay, you look at it. It's like mechanical binoculars. It's like datapad and also comlink. It's like okay, let me see. Total would be about 350 credits.
Ooh. Expect the comlink and the datapad. How good quality are they? Or secondhand? I got 19 for tech use.
Okay. Yeah, you look at it. It's like the mechanical binoculars, of course, is damaged, but you can only see machineries or any type of vehicles. In the distance up to about it's like 100, it's like 100 feet, or like 1,000 feet. But other than that, the datapad is actually worn out, and also the comlink is actually worn out. Most of it is half price already. It's already the price they give you is actually quite cheap.
Yeah, I know. So how about this? Leave the binoculars out, and I'll give you 50 credits for both, and
Hey,
I'll
looks.
give you some lychees as well.
Lychees. I have no need for lychees.
Well, because you're a trader, you're always going to get people in through, and if you sell them to the right person, you might get a bargain.
Roll
I know
persuasion.
yeah. That's perception. Sorry.
Okay. All right. It looks. Well, I can sell this lychee over next door. They're usually the one that trades the lychee out of world. Uh, Give me the lychees then. Yeah. Then after that, the rest of it, 150 credits.
150 credits
Mhm.
for the binoculars and everything. So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you give him your lychees, and after that, then he will just sell it next door. And after that, you just actually give him 150 credits for the rest of the other items.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And I head back to the ship.
Okay, all right. You head back towards the ship. Okay, now while you actually head back towards the ship, meanwhile at the service yard, going over to the service yard. Wait, here, removing dynamic lighting. All right. Okay, Crow, Takarr Jin, Sigismund, and A55. You arrive at the service yard. You can hear a number of people actually like talking, like selling the stuff. You can see a number of traders here selling then wares. That's probably like you can find everywhere, perhaps even cheaper here, but maybe not that reliable. Okay, A55. What do you want to do? You can see one man here looking at you and then looking at Crow. Come, buy my wares. It's like I have food, junks, other supplies. You look like you have a really old droid here. And looks at the droid. And you look like a man that looks like you can actually buy the whole shop. But your droid looks a little bit run down. Maybe I can actually give you some equipment here that might improve your droid's capabilities.
Maybe another time we are looking for Goroga.
Roach looks gives him like what he said.
The
Just
girl
keeps
guy is
walking.
not here, of course. But who are you looking for? Maybe I can help, of course, for a certain price.
I take out whatever. What do you want for this information?
Well, of course, like every other information in the galaxy, it would have to be a certain type of compensational credits.
Would 5 credits suffice to let us know where Goroga is?
Hmm.
The easiest 5 credits you ever have to make.
Roll for persuasion.
Hmm.
Looks. Well, it seems that this droid really knows how to talk, the merchant said. Are you sure that you're not his master? He looks to you, Crow.
Technically, he doesn't really have a master, but he's helpful.
A droid without a master?
I quickly jump
Look, that's
in.
not what's important right now. Please just give us the information we need.
Yes. He takes your 5 credits, it's like A55, and then he asks, okay, what do you need to know?
We're looking for Goroga. I hear he's having troubles with something that he needs help with.
Goroga? Trouble? You're in the wrong place, droid. Goroga's down south at the cantina.
Where is the generators at?
Yes, the generator is here, but
Can I insight check to see if he's telling the truth or not?
okay, roll for insight. Takarr Jin can roll for insight. Sigismund can roll for insight.
Inside.
Insight.
Okay, Takarr Jin fails. Sigismund pass. Crow pass. Okay, Sigismund and Crow. Okay, Takarr Jin, to you this merchant is like just selling some stuff, but you know this merchant like mostly. You try to mostly know most of them, but you never really bother to actually ask for their names. And you're unsure whether this man is actually telling the truth, or you're actually preoccupied with how dirty this place is and never well managed by Roga. But Sigismund and Crow, when you look at this person's mannerism, he's actually telling the truth. He is saying that Goroga is actually down south, but he also did say that yes, this place do have the generator.
All right, then shall we?
I look over to 855 and then ask him, what did the dockmaster tell you exactly? He said that he was up here, but meanwhile this guy here is saying he's down there. It seems really
He
conflicting
may.
information.
Well, it could be because Goroga is in charge of the generators, and Goroga may be at the cantina for now, but may return to the generators at a later time. I say we go look for Goroga and see what he needs.
Oh, what the hell? I could use a drink. What about you, Takarr? Let's go down to the cantina, see what we can find, I guess, right?
Sure. Okay, I'm holding the bag. It's like we should probably get some spending money first, unless and I put my hand on Law and I say, "Bro, unless you plan to shut all of us."
Let's go to the cantina. I'm just not going to give him an actual reply.
As we're
I
walking
think
off,
thank you for your time.
And the merchant said, "Thank you. Please come again and buy my wares if you see anything interesting."
drinks
As I
and
scrub
grow.
the rust off, I may come back and see what I could buy.
Yeah, it's good. It's very rare to see an independent droid nowadays.
Viva la revolution!
Oh. And then
Arriba,
after that, after
George.
arriving at the shipyard, after arriving at this place, then you decided to actually head down again towards the cantina, which is going to be taking quite some time. But before that happens, I'm going to be going to the landing bay. Okay, droid not here. Okay, only Norvick.
Yeah.
Okay, Norvick, you arrive at the shipyard. You can see your ship is like starting to repair, but only by Logain and Jarrell. What do I do?
I want to see the Dockmaster. There's Took. I want to see Took.
Okay, right, ship's still there. It didn't go anywhere. Still monitoring on the monitor screen.
I head over to Took. Hey Took. I heard you having some problems with outpaid debt.
Oh, the droid talked to you regarding that.
Yes.
Yes, there is actually.
So, got a quick question. How much does this person owe you? Is it 1,000 credits?
Well, when he landed, his ship was actually damaged. And then after that, he just refused to pay, even the daily docks. Well, he's actually at the Tide Street Market, it's like Black Spear Outpost, and he's perhaps in one of the cheap cantinas. most likely they're still hiding out there. He calls himself Roach. No idea why, but he just refuses to pay.
Or refuses to pay.
And
Okay.
because of that, I have to compound his ship. He won't be able to leave. And in order for him to leave, you need to get Gurga's permission.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
What about of me probably paying the dock fees and that ship can be mine? And by the way, I was in the scrapyard and I thought these binoculars would help you repair ships.
Okay. And then it's like, well, as I should looks to you. Well, until the ship's compounded, it's like Ogagara won't let the ship actually flies away until the ship's paid for. I need to pay Ogagara, and after that, I need to pay for my boat docks. But if you would really like to go and see for yourself on the ship, you can actually head towards one of the landing bays, like over towards the western side.
Yeah.
One of the Arcanian is like looking into it. It's like Kilo, his name is. It's like looking into the compound of the ship. He won't be flying off anytime soon until he's paid for.
Okay. Well, I'll look at the ship and you can think of the offer I proposed to you. Fair enough. You need to pay Ogre for the docking fees and everything. So I'll look at the ship and I'll come back, and if I want the ship, I'll give you 1,000 credits for the ship.
Nope. Well, if you're willing to pay, but judging by the repairs on your ship, but the droid did try to assist. If you actually manage to help me by helping my friend repair the generator and getting the credits back, I might reconsider actually lowering the price of the ship repairs.
Thank you. And by the way, my friend, my droid, is right now repairing, on his way to repair the generator as well. So 2 bonuses with 1.
Okay then. Well,
By
just get
the
back
way,
to me when it's done.
Yep, will do. What's the Arcanian's name?
Kilo.
Kilo. All right. Thank you. By the way, it's good to see you.
No worries. It's like your friends are trying to actually repair the ship from within, but it's today is still young. You might need to rest sometime. It's like once it's done. Nope. Hopefully your task is complete. She said.
Yep. Thank you. You look lovely. Bye.
And that's just thank you. This is just waves. And then meanwhile at the Black Spire outpost, while Norvick is actually heading from the east towards the west, the others are from the north towards the south. But you all probably gonna meet right in the middle. So please drag your tokens here, Norvick here, and everybody else here.
Okay.
And also Norvick. As you all bump into each other.
Yep.
Oh, we're going over there.
No,
just here.
Sorry.
Just here.
Yeah, my thing just lagged.
Okay.
Sorry.
I saw the droid fling across the screen. I was like, oh.
Okay, gonna be moving from left to right to Sigismund first. An action. Okay, Sigismund, you see Norvick actually coming from the east heading towards the west. What do you do? What do you want to say?
Okay, I say, okay. Met back. So how's the condition?
I said, well, I'm off to see and look at the ship. I'm gonna purchase. And what about you guys? Did you repair the generator?
Wait, so you were buying a ship?
Yeah, for 1,000 credits.
I'm just like scratching my chin and it's like, I'm impressed.
Okay, Crow, you heard that he's gonna buy a ship for 100 credits. So you're gonna roll for insight on that one
Yeah, I'll roll for insight.
Yeah,
because there's no such thing as a ship that cheap. Yep.
14.
Yes, there is no such thing as a ship that cheap. Everybody can even roll for insight. It's even Takarr Jin. DC 10 only.
Okay,
You
inside.
need to see this ship for yourself to see that there's no such thing as a ship that costs 1,000 credits. Yes, Sigismund, even you also know that. What? 1,000 credit ship?
Pray tell, who are you buying the ship from?
I'm buying the ship from Took.
The Dockmaster.
Yeah.
Have you seen the condition of this ship?
I heard it's in bad condition, but I'm on the way there to look at it.
And mind if, I really doubt there's no catch to this whatsoever.
Well,
Are you sure that this is reliable?
well, either way, one way to find out. Let's go check the ship.
Oh wait, have you paid for it already? Is it yours?
Not yet. Not yet. Took just said to look at it before you want to purchase it. And it's try before you buy it, sort of thing, and look over it. And it's actually quite common when you buy ships. You have to look over it and ask for a reasonable price, and would you pay for that? So it's fine.
I look at the others and say, you know what? I'm quite interested in seeing this ship. Shall we go down to the bar afterwards?
It's
We
towards the
still
west.
got
Yeah, the
to
ship
talk
that
to Gore. What was the name? Gorba?
Goroga.
Yeah, we still got. We still got to contact Gorga at
Gargara.
the cantina and talk to him because we went up to the generators, but he wasn't there, so we can't exactly be touching it without permission.
Why did you just say I'm here to fix the generators?
Because we have to let him know that we're going to do it. I don't think he would like it if we touched it without his permission, don't you think?
Well, we do have permission.
Well, not
No,
necessarily.
we do not. We were asked to help, but we didn't ask permission.
Which is why we got to go
For-
down and ask for it.
Okay.
The droid seems to be very energetic.
Yes. Does anyone?
So where's the droid? Where's the droid going actually?
Yeah, where's he going?
Where are you going? I think he's got a bad motivator. John, he's got a bad motivator.
No, the Katina's down here. It's like, yeah, Katina's down here.
Wait, so do we want to check out this ship that Tierson's gonna buy for 1,000 credits? Or should we?
Yeah, I mean, I could go with the droid and talk to the guy. You can go check out the ship. I'm trusting you guys.
I mean, I wouldn't know if it's any good. Aren't you two the technical expertise?
I
wouldn't call myself a technical expertise, but frankly,
I say we prioritize our. From what I was gathering from the dockmaster, that generator needed to be fixed before nightfall. So, if we go and fix the generator first, that ship
we're
ain't
on
going
a
anywhere.
schedule here.
Okay, well, let's go to the bar. Not paying.
And I say, it's alright, the girl's gonna pay for us.
No, I am not paying for your drinks.
Oh, thank you, Crow. That's very nice.
From what I'm tracking, I think Sigismund still hasn't sold lychee, so he should pay for the drink.
Yes.
Okay. I'll say,
Sigismund, the others. Okay, all of you actually decided to head towards the cantina, and then, like taking some time to head further south, you arrive at the cantina. Who else missing here? Yeah, Norvick.
How come I have a bad feeling that a shootout is about to happen here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Cantina, what are you expecting?
Yeah, wait a
Okay,
minute.
the cantina is just
right
there.
now.
Okay, Takarr Jin, you remember the cantina really well, and you can see a number of Jawas actually looking at some sort of generator, and after you can see two speeders actually parked outside. When you look at the speeders, they're actually owned by like Crimson. One is owned by Crimson Dawn, and the other one is really owned by the Black Suns.
Hmm.
I
I say
go
curious.
up to the jailers.
I say curious. The Crimson Dawn and the Black Suns in the bar together, not killing each other. This is going to be very interesting.
Okay, Norvick, you're heading towards where? The Jawas?
The jailers.
Okay, do you speak Javanese?
No, but they
Alright.
should
But
understand.
I do. Then
I'm gonna say thank you. These are the bikes I was selling you guys. How much do you want for them?
Because you don't speak Java, so they have no idea.
How about you give me 100 credits for 2 bikes?
Do we see what he's doing?
I
Yes, you
tend to
actually see what you're
translate.
doing.
Tend to translate for him.
Okay.
Is that a deal? Thumbs up?
Okay, how are you guys talking to him? Because you guys are too far? Okay, press me. A55, do you have Java?
Yes, I have all that.
Okay.
Okay. I was gonna do.
And then, okay, Norvick, you're surprised to actually see A55 actually speaking Java, and the Java is like actually like speaking back. And then the Java is like, huh. And the Java was like, what is he selling?
2 speeder bikes. Just point to these 2 speeder bikes.
Oh God.
I look at him and I go, what?
Roll
Just-
for deception with disadvantage, Norvick.
After realize what's going on, I'm like, yeah, okay, and I'm backing off. I want nothing to do with that.
Okay. All right. A55, you need to roll for persuasion with disadvantage.
Before that, I look at Norvick. This might not be the most wisest thing. I do not wish to partake in anything illegal.
Well, it's up to you.
Okay, deception 10. The Jawas actually tell A55, that's crazy. This bike is owned by the Black Sun and the Crimson Dawn. We don't want to partake in this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, A55, you heard that. They speak Java, actually, Norvick. You have no idea what they're talking about. To you, it's just,
Okay. I guess he repeated these bikes belong to the Crimson Dawn and the Black Sun, so it's fine.
okay. All right, Sigismund, are you standing outside the cantina?
Nope. Going inside, following the group.
Okay.
Is Sigismund old enough?
Wait,
Actually, I think I didn't classify my age, but never mind.
What's
thing is,
what's the age
the droid-
requirement?
wait,
The
how
droid,
old
one
is
droid
Sigismund?
actually stops. One
Sorry,
droid
I'm-
actually like stops you all from entering.
I woke up to the droid. Greeting, little one. It's been a long time. And I like pat it on the head.
How much?
And you pat it on the head. And you know the droid, I said, like 10 credits per entry.
Oh, that is okay.
Who owns?
My blue friend in the back
Yeah.
would be covering.
I am.
Yep, see, he just agreed. And I'll quickly walk in.
You son of a bitch.
I'm gonna
And
look
the droid then
around.
walks.
Does he let me pass?
Can I do it?
The droid walks over.
I-
The droid actually slides towards you, Crow. and you have to pay
Yeah,
about.
I just give 50 credits. Yeah.
Okay, just give 50 credits. And then after that, he went over to the computer, and it's actually a security terminal to actually approve that you all come in. Okay. Takarr Jin, it's been a while since you actually entered. You see a number of patrons actually inside, a number of people actually sitting down. But in the distance, you can actually see Oga Gara playing Pazak with a number of people.
Ooh.
Hello.
I look to the others and say, I don't know, when I eventually follow up, I'm gonna say, oh, Ogre's here. I was not actually expecting her to be here today. Typically, the poker game is on the weekends, not.
Just for me, can you point out which one Olga is?
I try not to point out exactly, but I tell him basically the furthest one at the end between the Rhodian and the human. It's the furthest one at the end.
Right.
Yeah, and I say, do not go pointing at anyone here. It could be seen as a threat.
Right. Yeah. What was his name again? It was the person with the general. It was Gog. I keep forgetting his name.
What?
Gagora.
Gotcha.
Can someone type it, please? I need to type. I need to write this down.
Gargamel?
Gilgamesh?
Gilgamesh. It's Gilgamesh.
All right. Yeah. I stepped past Takarr. Like, well, I need to find out where this Gagara fella is. And by the way, you made me pay the entrance fee. That means I'm not paying for your drinks. And then I just start walking over to the counter.
And I just go, no, don't do that. We're friends, no?
Bye, Takarr. And then I just walk over to the canteen counter.
Yeah, right over the counter. Hey, you see one of them actually like looks at you and so what you ordering? Like, but 2 spices. That's the best in the house.
Wait, let me find it real quick. I'll have me a spice brew.
Spice brew. Then after they just like pass. There'll be 5 credits.
Gives the 5 credits.
Then okay, while you're actually ordering drinks. Okay, meanwhile, it's like Sigismund, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not a fan of alcohol, so I'll just order the cokes.
Brew milk.
I turn to Sigismund. What about water? Water's good.
I prefer soda drinks.
Fair enough.
I'll say,
They don't call it soda in Star Wars. They call it Suda.
Suda.
Yeah.
That's funny.
While they're ordering drinks, I want to talk to the barkeep.
No,
Okay.
instead, let's be brave. Bartender, give me a flaming Lamborghini instead.
That's like, all right.
So while he makes a drink for me, it was like, hey, I had a question for you. I'm looking for a guy named Gorgara in here. Is he in here still?
A Gorgarian. What's the name?
Gorgara. He's a Gorgonite.
No, are you looking for Oga Gara?
He says his name was Gorgara? Was that it?
Georgia?
I think we're having some name confusion here.
I am absolutely confused now.
It's like
I thought it was
rolling for his insight. You mean Oga Gara? Nice, that person over there. That's a Plutopian.
No, we're looking for Gogara, the one who's in charge of the generators.
Oh, Bogara.
Bogara, that is the name.
Bogara don't come here on this time. He's still working. He's at a generator.
Oh,
He's
you
like further up north.
I'm sorry. Excuse me? He's not here?
No, he's not. Bogara's up north. It's like the generator is further up north.
the merchant probably thought we were looking for somebody else.
I turned to the droid and was like, you didn't confuse the names, did you?
I was told Gorgara.
Okay, all right. Sigismund, deduct 10 credits. You are given the Flaming Vader. Okay, not Flaming Lamborghini.
Yeah. At this point, Crow's just gonna walk past. He's gonna with his drink in hand, and he just gives the spice brew to Takarr. He's like, "I'm going to pay that merchant a visit," and he's just gonna walk out.
Oh, when he hands me the drink, I say, "Oh, nice. Thank you." And I raise it my glass.
I'm gonna follow Crow.
Takarr Jin, as the rest of them actually head out, you actually hear your name being shouted out loud from the Pazak table. Hey, you can hear your name being called out, and then Takarr Jin. And you see,
Yeah,
like,
Crow hears this too, but like he stops and he doesn't.
and
He just stays there for now.
I immediately freeze.
Ogagara. Ogagara like walks over to you, and he said, "I have not seen you for a really long time, Takarr Jin. How is your grandmother?"
She is quite well. She sends her best as usual. Here, I got you a drink.
The drink with your Santa house, Takarr Jin. You can see the Plutopian like looking at you, his tentacles, it's like on his mouth, like talking. And she said, well, since you're here, do you care for a little game of Pazak?
My eyes sort of widen. It's like
Roll for a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, here we go. I guess yes.
It's a good. The beef actually just lost his head. It's like 1,000 credits are gone. I come. I save you a seat, and then after that, you see the beef. It's like head out and set somewhere else. Come. Okay, like Sigismund and Norvick, you see Takarr Jin being invited to a game of Azak.
I will invite Sigismund over with me. I'm not quite sure if Norvick would be interested in Azak.
Okay, A55 and Crow, do you two head out? Because you just noticed Takarr Jin just being dragged to a game of Azak.
A55, look, he's got his business. I'm gonna go deal with mine, and then he's gonna leave at that point.
All right, okay, leaving. Okay, A55, where you go? Follow. All right.
You follow
okay.
Crow.
Okay, Norvick, how about you?
I'm gonna order a glass of water, and I'm gonna nod over to that Rodian at the table. He'll pay my bill.
Wait, Rich, Radiant, just ping for me.
This one here.
Okay. Well, you order drink is free, but two is like a lot of fresh drinks.
Oh, okay. Like water's free.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So I drink my glass of water. How quality is it? How good is it?
It's just water. No special benefits whatsoever.
Okay. I go to Sigerson. Sigerson, you want to stay and make sure our interviewer, our introducer, doesn't get into trouble, or you want to come with me?
I'll stay here and keep someone out of trouble.
All right. Make sure he doesn't do anything he was gonna regret.
Don't worry, he'll be out of trouble.
Oh, we've already passed that point.
At the very very least, no one is going to get hurt.
Yeah, I go over to these guys. Hello, I am a bookie. Would you want to place a bet with me? Or you want me to lend you some money to see who's going to win out of the Sazak game?
Oh God.
Okay, Norvick, roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Just bear with me. That one. Glad it's
You
not
see
one.
one human here actually talking to some of the aliens, as you know, on the table. He turns to you. We're a bit busy here, so go and bother somebody else.
Okay. Have a nice day. Turn around and just mow them down. No, I'm kidding. I go and leave and expect the ship.
Okay, yeah, about
The
to
second
leave.
ship.
Okay, well, we're heading over to Takarr Jin later, and then heading. Okay, Norvick, you're gonna be heading towards the ship. Which ship?
The second ship I'm thinking of buying.
Okay, you're thinking of buying. All right. Okay. Crow and A55. Where do you to go?
We're heading to the
Generator.
service yard, was it? Service yard?
Service
Yeah, the
yard.
service yard.
Yeah, service yard.
Okay. I'm gonna be putting you guys straight to the service yard first.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna be removing Sigismund, Takarr Jin. I'm gonna putting in GM layer. Okay. Crow and A55, before you actually arrive at the service yard again. It is now late,
Yep.
almost late evening. It's almost nighttime. You can see the same merchant actually looking at you, Crow, and an android. Oh, hey, you two are back. Care to buy my wares now this time?
Yeah, Crow just like looks all happy and gleeful, like, "Hey, yeah, glad to be back," and I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Oh God.
Okay. All right, roll for dexterity first.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah, to see who's faster.
Oh, 5.
Okay. All right. He actually reacted, and then after that, like, he actually dodged to the side, like, "Whoa, what are you trying to do?"
Yeah, I bet those 5 credits were the easiest you ever made, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Wasted my damn
you,
time. Same with the droids.
you did well looking for was like Obagara, or what was it? Was it Ogagara or was it Bogara? Well, you did find who you finding, right?
You
Yeah,
wouldn't be here.
I did. I'm just gonna walk over and just like sweep my hand across the table and knock all the stuff over.
Okay. All right, you did that. Like, whoa.
Yep. Come on, A55, we're going. I'm just gonna like spit by his feet and keep walking.
Okay. And then like he looks at you like disgust, and after that, he just clean up the mess that you did. Okay. A55 and crew. This
All right,
is
and then
the service yard. You're unsure where to go. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk over to this guy right here.
Another merchant? Okay, you
Yep.
notice he's actually like selling normal clothes and normal simple wares. Apparently he's human. And then he
Did
sees
he
you and A55.
did he see us do what he did to the other merchant?
No, I don't think he noticed. Like rolling his
All right.
perception's quite low.
Alright, yep. Crow just gonna walk over like, "Hi, we're a bit lost here. We're trying to find Bogara. Is he around here somewhere?"
Roll persuasion. Simple DC.
Three.
Nope. Cool. It doesn't ring a bell to me. I'm not really from here. I'm actually from the outskirts. I'm from another different village.
Look, it's really important. It's the guy around here. He runs the generators. Surely you know who we're talking about.
This can't really recall. Like, it's just there's too many people with a last name Gara or Bo.
I take out 5 credits and I go, "Does this ring any bells?" As I shake the 5 credits.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Ooh.
Oh, you meant that Bogara. The Botan, right?
Oh,
He's
I
in
look over
charge of the
855.
generators.
Oh,
Where's the generators at?
Sorry. He waved his hand. Sorry. It's just that it's really hard. I didn't have enough food to eat. my mind is a little bit dark, but now I remembered. Yeah, Bolgara is just behind me. This building behind me right here.
Oh, thank you so much. And then
Do you know what
Okay.
race he is? Species, that is.
Yes. Well, Bolgara is the only Botan in perhaps they're looking to the generator inside, but she is having some sort of trouble.
I give him the 5 credits here. Fill your stomach up with something to eat.
Thank you.
Yep. Carl walks in, sees the droid, keeps walking on.
You see a BB unit actually like rolling around. You can see a Trandoshan actually looking into a screen. Surprised to see you come in. Then as you actually walk and see, it's like you see the Trandoshan that I walk, and as I speak Galactic Basic. Yes, sir, can I help you?
Yes, we're here to. Go ahead, Crow.
Go ahead. We heard from the Duros at the spaceport that apparently you were having some sort of problem with the generators. We're just here to help and make a bit of money when we can.
So you must be the technicians that we've been asking. It's like we've been asking Ogagara to actually send through.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Roll for deception. Both of you. 1 assist. 1 to roll. Simple DC.
Deception. 9. What are these rolls, man?
Maybe Crow is the two honest New Republic officer. Okay, A55. What will do?
Did the deception work or no?
Nope. You have to roll.
Okay.
Oh man. What is this?
Oh, thank God.
How come the droid is like a really good liar, really good persuader, and everything?
Hey, I've been many years since 19 BBY and learned the intricacies
Nothing
of
in charisma. That's my only
species.
reason.
Well, everyone trusts
Yeah.
the droid. Why would a droid lie?
Yes. The Trandoshan like, right, that Bulgara is here. Head over and talk to her. She might need to explain to you about everything.
Yep, just walks over.
Thank you.
As soon as Crow turns the corner, he just speaks up. You Bagara?
You see a Botan actually walk. Yes, I'm actually Bulgara. You can see her mane, her fur is like nicely kept. You can see that this Botan seems to be like quite well mannered, quite shorter than you, Crow. And then as I walks, yes, are you the technician that Ogagara actually promised to actually send to repair the generator?
Yeah, the Trandoshan near the door let us in. We're just here to help.
Well, we don't have really much time left. It's almost nighttime, and
Yeah, we got
Some of-
some pretty bad information from one of the merchants outside, so we're just gonna try to work as fast as possible. Help you out.
yes, but I was actually hoping that Ogagara actually sent some muscles in. Are you really good in intimidating Jawas? It's like he looks at you, Crow.
Whoa. We only heard about the problem with the generator. What do you need to intimidate some Jawas for?
There are just a bunch of Jawas that's actually disturbing the generators right now. And no matter how hard I try, no matter how hard I try to shoot them away, they still come back again the next day, she said.
Well, what does this have to do with the generator problem necessarily? Are they like taking parts from it or?
Now, every time we send people to actually repair, they're actually taking parts away. What I want is actually I want them to be chased away completely and not to return. Even no matter how much we actually try to repair this machine over here, but the generator outside here always seems to be disturbed by them. So if you can, try to actually tell the Jawas to actually move away or do whatever you want with them.
I look over to A55. Outside the cantina, you were speaking Jawaiese, weren't you?
Yes, I do know Jawa.
Fantastic. Let's go. And then Crow is just gonna start leaving and go to where the Jawas are.
All right. Get over to the Jawas outside.
Yep. Crow is gonna unholster his shatter pistol. And then as soon as he turns the corner where the Jawas can see him, he's gonna like fire a shot in the air.
Okay,
And
roll for
then he's
intimidation.
like,
As soon as he shouts, I yell out in Jawa, "Hands up!"
16.
The Jawas actually hands up. It's like, we didn't do anything, they said.
Hi there.
They said
Gar's
they're
asking
not
for you to
doing anything.
scram. Gar's asking you to scram. I don't know why you're not doing that.
And after that, the Jawas actually said, it's like, parts are good. Every new parts is good. We take. What are you going to do about it?
They said their parts, that they're getting parts and they get good money out.
We know those parts are good, but it's for everyone else, not for you to take. So if you know what's good for you, you're gonna get out now.
Turn.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
Intimidation again. Where is it? Here. Oh, 8.
Oh god.
The Jawas actually speak back, and after they said,
I'm the one speaking, so
Okay, Oga Gara got all the parts, all the money. It's like, we're living the hardship outside, and we're just taking what we need. And once we take, we will leave.
at
So
least
you're
you're living.
thieves, that's what you're saying.
At least you are living currently. Ogogara can just turn around and take you out of the picture altogether.
Okay. All right, Crow can roll for intimidation. A55 can roll for persuasion. Or you can just take your blaster and just shoot them.
Ooh, 11.
Oh.
That natural 1 scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, both fail. Again, it's like the Jawas I said, we are just trying to live an honest life. I said, well, what is just some simple part where we only can get like 50 credit to 100 credits like a month, like a 1 moon or 2 moons later.
But taking from others doesn't help. You're just taking from others people's mouth. You think about it.
Okay, all right, Crow, what do you say? Let's assume
I'm
A55
assuming
translate
A55
everything for
translated
you.
that for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm just
immediately
gonna
he
like look at
translated.
A55 with like the most blank stare, and then I'm just suddenly gonna like aim my pistol down and shoot at the Jawa's feet. Not to shoot at the ground, not actually hit the Jawa.
All right, okay. Then you roll for intimidation, and again, A55 persuasion.
Intimidation. Oh, 4, really?
Again, fail. The Jawa's like, yeah, why shoot at us? It's like, we didn't do anything much. We're just like taking it. And the Jawa said,
You guys are
Hey.
really testing my patience. You're thieves. They don't like thieves. They're being very patient with you, and you should be thankful for that.
okay. All right,
But you're
A55,
really
what do you
just
say?
So I agree. You stealing from others. Think about how benevolent Ogagara has been by letting you all live. Continuing to steal from the outpost.
Okay. All right. I can't give you guys disadvantage and advantage at the same time because one is intimidating, one is persuading. So you still okay. Crow still need to roll for intimidation, and A55 roll for persuasion.
13.
Go ahead and give yourself advantage. You're definitely doing a lot
It's
more
still
with the gun.
13. It's still 13.
Yeah, unless A55 is intimidating, then you roll with advantage later.
Man.
Okay, I'll roll for persuasion once more. All right, I
And
take
after
my
you see the Jawas,
I take my blaster
then
out
you see the
and,
Jawas like, okay, all right, you take a blaster out.
and aim at their feet as well and shoot at the feet.
You see,
We
when
have
the
been really
droid starts
patient.
doing it, you should be concerned because he was really trying his best to play nice with you.
Okay. All right. Roll for intimidation. 1 to assist first. Then Crow will roll for the dice. So, okay. A55 roll for intimidation. Okay. All right. Crow roll for intimidation with advantage.
Advantage.
I'll take the highest number.
17.
Okay.
17.
All right. The moment you actually took out your pistol, A55, and then after that, then Crow, you took out your pistol. They drop the mechanical parts on their feet, and then after that, they just like start running away, passing you. Do you shoot them in the back?
No.
Okay, they just run off. Okay, you succeed in that one. You can see the parts, the generator parts actually are there. They're like at the other side. Now you've done one part. Now comes the other part. Okay, what do you want to do?
I look over to A55. I tell him, we really need to work on having a dynamic when we do that.
I,
You know, I'm trying to scare
It's
them. You're
not-
trying to.
it's not in my programming to hurt someone that doesn't need to be hurt.
All right, maybe next time if this happens again, we could try it your way. I like give like Droid a pat on the back, and then I guess I start trying to look for the parts that the generator might need to be fixed.
Okay, you got the parts, but now you need to fix the generator.
All right, A55, I got everything. Let's get back inside. Got the parts. He calls out as he turns the corner.
Oh, that's good. So what did the Jawas say? Are they gonna come back and disturb me again? That's what
Oh,
Bogara
they
said.
screamed all right. Not sure if you heard the
Yeah,
well,
we heard
anyway,
it.
that's not important.
We
Let's
heard it.
just get
We
this going.
thought you killed the Jawas. No, you should have. They're a nuisance sometimes.
Well, you didn't tell us to do that, did you?
Nah. No. Well, if I
I-
thought that you were actually, I thought you were Ogagara's men. Ogagara's men are usually merciless.
Well, let's think of it like this. If we killed those two Jawas, for all we know, they could have came back and been very, very upset and made things worse for you, right?
And on top of that, that's still free credits coming through the post.
Pro persuasion, both of you.
19.
Yeah, okay, good. That's good. See,
Alright.
if both of you rolled for persuasion early on, we would have like done it in one sentence.
Alright, yeah, Crow's just gonna alright, A55, help me out with this, and then he's gonna start going to work on it.
Helping each other.
Okay, you look at the generator, you have the parts, but now it's not that difficult. So now a Crow roll for technology with advantage, and also a 5 roll for technology with advantage.
18.
Okay, that's a pass. Okay, that's a pass. You need another 2 more success. Okay, roll again, Crow with advantage. Just roll twice, and then A55 roll twice again. Okay, that's a pass.
Oh, 15.
Okay, another one. 3 successes. Wow. A55 actually failed.
Oh,
Crow
17.
pass. Okay, you're done. A55 need to pass. Huh. Fail again.
Damn.
Okay, it's already nighttime. Bogara actually looks. So what's taking Bo you so long? It's already been 1 hour.
I'm working the best I can. A55, how are you doing over there?
Did it. I was just looking at my rolls. 2 rolls, the first
Okay.
2, and then the second 2. So 24 and 20.
Oh, that's great. After 1 hour, almost 2 hours time, it's already night. And after that, you see Bogara actually head towards the system, press the button, and then you can hear the generator from the inside. One of the rooms started to actually hums and started to make sounds like gudung, 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 oh. Ah, great. Now we're going to be having some sort of better clean water because some of the waters that be coming here has been from the sludge and then from the swamps. Even though it's actually serving clean water, but actually it's not. It actually makes you sick when you drink it.
Ugh. Well, we
Yeah,
apologize
so that's
for
why
not
we
come sooner.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're actually telling many of the people here not to drink any sort of water, even though it's cheap and it's free.
Well, let's just hope we weren't too late on that. But glad to be of service and about our payment.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, just tell Gogara this. It's like I already sent a message to her data pad. She'll probably be receiving it soon. And thank you for that, as she said. And well, hopefully I'll be seeing you again soon. Maybe there'll be some. Maybe I have some job for you two to do if you're two not so busy.
I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll take you up on that. Maybe we could come by tomorrow. We'll have to see. We're a bit on a tight schedule. That's why we showed up late. We've got other things to take care of.
Yes, tell Gogara thank you. Ogagara thank you that she actually sent some really good people. I have never met somebody like you before. Most of the people that she sent are mostly criminals. Two of you don't even look like one.
Well, so are you sure that you can't hand us off that payment now? Because I'll like lean in a bit close. Between you and me, she's actually at the cantina right now playing some games. She might need that credit delivery. Maybe I could get her as soon as possible. Maybe she wants to play with it. I just want
Okay,
to.
you can either roll for persuasion or deception. A55 can assist if A55 wants to.
Do you want to help me?
Say, if the form of credits does not help, I mean, maybe we can help ourselves to some of the parts.
Okay, then roll either. You can roll either deception or persuasion.
I'll help
Is
him.
this-
I'll help him for persuasion. We'll both persuade.
Wait. Is this with advantage, right?
Yeah, but no. A55 have to pass first. DC
Okay.
10 only for A55. Then he give you the advantage. All right. A55 should have roll persuasion. Okay, Crow, roll for persuasion with advantage, with a +2 bonus.
Oh, I have a +2 bonus.
Yeah. Persuasion advantage with another +2 on top of that. So it's okay. Just
Persuasion.
roll first.
So
Okay,
21.
21. All right. You see Bogara that looks. Well, you did actually manage to chase away the Jawas, and I doubt they'll be returning. And you did actually fix it in a matter of like an hour plus. So that's actually quite fast. Usually, most of the technicians that was sent over, they're quite incompetent most of the time. But well, let me see. She head over to one of the desks, head over, and after that, your data pad, please. And then she asks you, Imperial credits or New Republic credits? Imperial credits are well not in value, but they can be used in certain places. And New Republic credits can be used in certain places too, and not everybody use New Republic credits.
Would I know what the current credit, like the main credit system that's being used here is?
Okay, some people, some parts of the galaxy use New Republic credits, but there are still other systems out there that still takes in Imperial credits.
Can I
Okay,
roll
well,
for
I bought a
investigation?
drink here at the cantina. Would I know what credits that places use?
This place both use both.
Use both. Okay.
How about the
I'll take New
Dockmaster? What did
Republic.
they?
What is it? A55? What is it?
I was wondering what the Dockmaster takes.
The Darkmaster actually takes both.
Okay. So did you think
Right.
maybe we should take the Imperial credit, kind of expand our holdings? Event we may need Imperial credits.
Maybe.
Can we tell them
We'll-
half and half, 50-50?
Then Bogara said, well, I can actually give you 500 Imperial credits and 500 New Republic credits.
I
That
look at Crow
will
and I go,
work
"You're
just
boss."
fine.
Okay, as promised, here's your payment. 500 Imperial credits and 500 New Republic credits. Which you need to put in your character sheet under resources.
Ooh, I mean,
You
okay.
carry it, Crow.
Fix that real quick.
Yes, because some system, when you land there, they are not too fond of the New Republic. So they still sometimes use us like all Imperial credits.
Public. Yeah, I'm just setting this up in my character sheet right now.
Okay. All right. Okay, you do that. Okay. So once you two actually were given your payment, you two actually like, head out from the workshop, from the generator room. So where do you two want to go next? Walk around here, head somewhere else, or what?
Let's see.
I say we go back to the dockmaster so she can start working on the ship. We need to tell her that we completed the tasking with Bogara.
Yeah, we should. I mean, are they still at the do you think they're still at the cantina? I don't know how long those games last with those kind of folk.
Me neither, but it looks like they haven't seen Takarr Jin in a long time, so he might be there for a while, considering they may be catching up with each other.
You know,
I'm
when you
also
first look
kinda
at Takarr
worried.
Jin, he doesn't seem like the gambling type. I'm gonna be honest about that. I was very surprised.
Oh god.
Everyone has a vice. Every species I've been a vice. Except for droids. Droids are vice free.
Yep, you guys are just picture perfect. And then Crow's is gonna walk down, and I guess he's gonna go to where the ship is to talk to the
Okay.
spaceport guy.
Shoot. Okay. Shoot at shipyard A. Okay.
Yeah, shipyard.
Meanwhile, at shipyard B, Norvick, as you arrive at shipyard B, roll for con save with disadvantage.
Con save.
Here, not
Wow.
here, not here. Okay, roll for con save with disadvantage.
Okay. Why? Let's just do. Con.
Oh wow, you have very strong stomach. Your stomach growl as if like you're falling sick. You're unsure why, Norvick. It's like you wanted to hurl, you wanted to puke, you wanted to collapse, but you just move on when you head towards shipyard B. You can see the ship. It's a really big ship, and it's a really beautiful ship too when you look at it. As you head towards there, you can see some of the droids actually working on it. But you notice that it's slightly singed, like slightly burned, but that's about it. So Norvick, where you want to go? You do see the Arcanian like working on the ship and looking at a monitor.
I'm going to the Arcanian. To Kilo. Kilo. Sent me here to look at the ship because I'm thinking of buying it off Took.
The Arcanian is like genetically modified. You know, there's like sharp ears, like slightly pale skin, and a number of cybernetics actually on his head and perhaps even on his body. And then after then he sees you like, huh. So Chut said that. However, this ship is actually compounded. He said, well, as it's compounded, as the owner is still around, you can't really sell the ship.
So the deal I'm gonna do with Took is I pay for the shipping fees, and in return I will have the ship, and Took will have the fees for the ship.
Well, you can pay for the compound of the ship. However, you will still need to actually deal with the owner, of course, if the owner actually decides to actually let go of the ship for you. And
Well, it's in the New Republic order where salvage rights should be in order where I deal with a lot of people can't pay their debts, and in collateral, it usually is their ship. So I think the guy who owns the ship would not mess with me and will just buy another ship. It's a bit strange, by the way. He wouldn't pay his docking fees.
Judging by the logs here, we found out that whoever this Roach is this ship is actually not his. It's registered under somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, who's the rightful owner of it?
No, the owner was actually a merchant. It's like some sort of trader. It's like the name of Moga. But judging from here, Moga was, well, it's like reported missing. Perhaps like a few months ago. It's like, I'm not too sure. But now the ownership actually now is given towards his Roach. But Roach is just the pilot. It's like Moga is gone. It's registered under Moga. But this Roach particular person is like, so far, I don't know, he's actually staying at the Tide Street or Black Spear Outpost. If you want to talk to him, that's the only way you can deal with him. But to see whether Roach is agreeing, to see whether you actually want to let him pay for this compound, and to see whether he is allowed to actually let you own the ship.
Okay. I'm because it's a bit strange of being out. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. I'll go and see Roach, but I'll be back for it. If you're not
Oh,
gonna
before you
let
leave,
me.
it is,
What?
it is getting late. It's nighttime, and if you're gonna be heading towards the Tide Street, you best be careful. There's a lot of gangs actually hanging out there. Even though you look like some sort of Mandalorian to me, there was a Mandalorian that came here a few months ago, but he dressed differently. Doesn't look like you, of course, but also looking for somebody else, like further out outskirts of town, further towards the mountains. Not sure why, but let's be careful.
Will do. Will do. I
Okay,
head towards where Roach is.
okay. Yeah, so what Roach is okay. That's gonna take quite some time. Meanwhile, at the cantina, okay, Sigismund, you're actually looking at Takarr Jin. It's like holding his cards. You can see Takarr Jin. It's like you can see Takarr Jin sitting there on a chair with another Qatar, another Rodian, apparently another human. It's like an old man like sitting there. The old man looks at you, Takarr Jin, and after that he looks at you, this man, and said, "Ah, a Qatar, a farmer playing cards." He laughed. So what are you going to be betting on?
So what is the stakes of the game today?
We start with 100 credits.
It seems reasonable. I will pull out.
Ogagara looks to you. Well, Takarr Jin, do you want to actually exchange your credits for chips? There's 100 credits for starting.
Oh, I like scratch my chin. And it's like, sure. I will pull out the exact 100 credits I have, and I will exchange them.
Ogagara whistles. You see a droid actually comes over to you, and after that you give the chip, and after that the droid then gives you back in chips.
So is that just 100 credits and chips?
Just one single chip. Just one single chip
One
for 100
chip.
credits.
Wow.
Yes.
This is going to be a very short game.
Okay, Sigismund, you see the chip. You heard about Pazak before, Sigismund. You look at Takarr Jin. You know Takarr Jin is a farmer. You're unsure. Okay, roll for insight, Sigismund. With disadvantage. You are worried that he might lose his money.
Inside. Oh, crap.
Okay. All right. Do you have any words or advice for Takarr Jin, Sigismund? Leave where you can.
No, I like whispers with you say, careful, you don't have that much.
I say what I thank you, my friend, for your advice.
Yeah, do careful because the last guy lost his Millennium Falcon for this.
Okay. All right. Sigismund gave you some advice, Takarr. You can see the Rodian looks at you speaking Rodian. Oh. You can see one little female Qatar like looking at you. And after that, she's like said, what's a farm boy like you doing a place like this playing cards? Aren't you supposed to be mowing something?
As she turns, I will say, but I am here simply just getting lost in your beautiful eyes.
Roll for persuasion. Don't roll natural 20, please.
Oh!
Ah! No, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
careful what you wish for, man.
Oh god.
Okay, almost natural 20. But you notice that her face actually changed, her facial changed, and she was like flustered, and she like blushed, and like, oh, a charming farm boy. And you see the human male and looks, huh, if you two want to get a room, I'll gladly pay for it. I mean, less players for us, of course. He looks around. And then you see Ogagara looks at you, Takarr. Huh, so now you're a ladies' man, Ogagara said. And she looks at you.
And saying, oh, I try not to restrict myself into one form.
I hope you still remember how to play Fahad. It's like Takarr Jin.
I'm like, you know what? It's been a little while, but I'm sure I can get back into the flow of things. I'm sort of like
Ah,
trying to underplay my abilities now.
and then Ogagara looks at you. So where's your younger brother? Is he going to be participate in the next pod race?
He's actually on his way here, although he decided to take care of a few things before coming into town.
Ah, good. Well, sadly, sorry to say that your pod race, your pod racer have to be sold for losing the match. Well, if you are willing to, perhaps you can actually join the race, as we'll be starting soon. Actually, perhaps in the next month or two.
Tajin just like scratches his chin. It's like, indeed.
And after you see the human, I said, huh, pod racing. I'll be sending my best man, of course. Definitely gonna win this time. And you see the Qatar lady that said, no, it's gonna be mine. Actually, that's gonna be winning that race, not yours. She'll be the best. Huh. And you see the Rodian like speaking, oh, you don't understand Takarr Jin, neither do you, Sigismund.
I say,
And Nogara like said,
so you all have a stake in the upcoming race, yes?
yes, it's like 10,000 credits each by three of these lovely people. Even the beef over there is like thrown in another 10,000 credits, of course. And we also trying to throw in this compounded ship at shipyard B that's not being paid yet. And whoever wins the race wins the ship.
It's like very interesting. He's starting to like sweat a little bit, even though he's a Leonin.
And you see Ogagara looks at you. So now let's play. I hope you still remember how. So and after you see the Rodian actually takes his card, you see the Kata actually takes her card, and you see the human male actually takes his card, and you see Ogagara actually takes his card. In order to actually play for this one, there's a skill for it. One of it is deception, and then another one of it is sleight of hand.
Yes.
I'm gonna be rolling for the Rodian, the Qatar, and also the human, and also Ogagara for their deception versus yours, and their sleight of hand last. Okay, you won't be able to see it because it's hidden. Maybe next time in the future, I'll probably give command to the players so that they can actually play cards against you. Whenever to every cantina that you visit next time, I'll probably let the other players actually play against you or anybody.
Ooh, that
Okay,
would actually be fun.
yeah. Yes. Okay. So each NPC have their different skills, but not these people. They're not that high. Okay. Now roll for deception.
Okay, yeah. Okay. And deception. Why is it not? Oh, there we are. It wasn't coming up. I had to click it a couple of times.
Okay. Right. Okay. Not that high. Okay. Roll for sleight of hand. Okay. Your sleight of hand actually beats them. Okay. You look at the Qatar. You're like, she look at your card. And then after that, then you look at the Rodian. And the Rodian looks to you. And then like the Rodian's like, I'm out. Well, then after he just stands away. And then you like see the humans like, damn it. You just stand out. Have to roll 3 successes for this one.
Oh, okay.
Then now rolling for them again. Okay, roll for deception and sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Papa needs a new ship. Oh. That hurt. Oh, that even hurt even more.
Okay. Then okay, Sigismund, you like notice that it's like the other people's card is just better than Takarr Jin. And you see the Qatar lady and you see Ogagara Takarr Jin like and after that the lady like look, seems that I won. It's like I guess now it's between you and me. Like Takarr Jin. Then roll for deception and sleight of hand.
Okay. Before I roll, can I have another attempt to try and woo her again? Maybe distract her
Okay.
with my charm?
Yes, you can. You can actually use persuasion or intimidation to
Oh.
give them disadvantage in their rolls.
That table, the environment very tense, so I like stay a feet away.
As she says, it's just two of us. I slowly slide my hand over just to brush hers gently and say, "As it always should have been, my dear."
And she just looks at you. It's like, okay, now she have disadvantage on her deception and sleight of hand. Okay, you have advantage
Guys, I
on
don't
your
know if the car is
deception.
worrying her or me.
And then you have advantage on deception and sleight of hand.
Ooh. One moment, I'll switch it to advantage. And sleight of hand.
Okay. All right. Then she's like, it seems that I've lost due to this charming boy. And then you actually won 400 credits.
Oh, nice.
And then you see Ogagara that looks over to you. Another game then. So, you want to raise the stakes, Takarr Jin?
So get near Westfall is like, you win. Do not try again. Luck doesn't come twice.
Oh. He's like, ooh. He's like rubbing his palms together. I mean, he knows Sigmund's right, but at the same time, he's like, tell me, Kara, what did you have in mind?
Roll for wisdom saving throw with a +2 bonus from Sigismund.
Oh,
Wait.
crap.
Oh, you listen to his advice. You can walk away from this one.
Okay.
With 400 credits in hand plus your 100 credits. So it's 500 credits actually.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yes.
In that case, then, I'll say it to her. It's like,
Or you want to throw in 500 credits. So everybody will throw in 500 credits. It's in your hands now.
what do you mean everyone throws in 500 credits?
No, if you throw in 500 credits because it's your hand, meaning that Ogagara asks you what's your stakes. If you throw in 500 credits, everybody on the table will have to decide whether they want to throw in 500 credits. If they lose, you will have it's like 4 times 500.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think Takarr Jin would ever pass that potential up. I say thank you, my friend. And it's like, I turn to Olga. It's like, what did you have in mind exactly when you say raise the stakes?
Well, if you want to raise the money of the credit chips on the table, I'll ask the droids to come. You won this side of the table, Takarr Jin, if you want to raise it. But if you want to raise the stakes even higher, perhaps you can actually join in the race or perhaps another game of cards. But this time, it's up to you if you want to join. There'll be many others that'll be coming. They'll be actually joining the games. Well, it's your decision. Come and see me if you're free. But you have the money in your hand now. Farm boy, Ogagara looks to you. Her eyes actually like blinks. Dear, can tell your grandmother that she can pay off that debt is of hers. But of course, your land is still owned by me. It's like the and you and your kind will have to work the Golden Legion until, of course, your old age. If you want to win, of course, their freedom. Yeah, well, there's only two ways that you can do so, Takarr Jin. Win the race. But if you lose the race again this time, I will own you and the rest of your people and the land.
Hmm.
If you win, I will let you do whatever you please. And of course, I will let you free. Not as a slave, of course. So your choice.
Hmm.
But I'll let you think about this one. So, do you still want to have another go? Another game?
Oh, really grinding my teeth. Yes, do it. I hear it in my hear the voice in my head. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
I'd say
Sigismund advised you. Sigismund advised you it's time that it's best to walk away.
Ogre knows how to get into my head. I'm going to put the credits onto the table and say I'm in, and slide back into the chair, and say one more game. One more game can't hurt.
So,
Then I'll turn to the Kappa next to me and it's like, oh, I guess we're seeing a little bit more of each other for now.
you see the kata like walks away. My mind is a bit distracted. It's like, oh Gagara, I will be heading back to my room. And after that, she looks to you like Katajin, and then she said, huh, if I see you again, you know where to find me. Head over to the Merchant Street. It's like at night, perhaps, and we'll have a drink. And she walks away. But as she walks away, Takajin, you turn your head and you see her walk away, like her tail wrap around her waist. And you see Ogagara and looks, huh, so who wants to take over? Nobody? Nobody else? Somebody? How about you, young boy? He's like, she points to you, Sigismund.
Ah,
Do you care to play a game of Azak?
no, thanks. I'm not the gambling type.
Well, it seems that Takajin have good friends. Come, Taka. How much you raising? 100 credits?
Ooh, since I did kind of pass on the wisdom, I won't go completely all in. So, yeah, raise 100 credits to 200.
The Rhodian like thinks, what the hell? And you see the human like said, another 100 credits. Well, that's fine by me then. Small money, small terms. And you see Ogagara like, another 100 credits. Small gains, but that's up a game. And then after that, okay, rolling again for the deception and also the sleight of hand. Okay. All right. I'm rolling intimidation on this man. This man actually turns to you, Takajin. Well, it seems that if you lose, it's like your ass will be mine. It's only owned by Ogagara. Okay, roll for wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, yeah. That, yeah.
And you fail. The DC is actually quite low. DC is only 8.
Oh.
So, okay. Okay, now you have a disadvantage on either one of your rolls. Either deception or sleight of hand, which you need to
Okay.
choose.
Um,
Okay, right. Roll for your deception and sleight of hand.
okay, I will do disadvantage fan on deception. Oh,
Okay, 7. Too
and,
bad.
and normal on sleight of hand.
Okay, sleight of hand's quite good. All right, there's one success. Yeah. And Rodian's like, I will see that Ogara like, okay, good. Deception, okay, sleight of hand. Then, so you see the man, damn it. And he goes away. They're like, Okay, again. Now roll for deception and sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay. All right. And after that, Rodian like, slams his card on the table. What's happening? And you see Ogagara looks to you. Well, looks like luck's with you, Takarr Jin. It's as if there's some hidden force like guiding your hand. They roll for deception and slide your hand again.
As I flick one of the chips through my fingers, I say, well, I guess you could say something like that. Oh,
And you see Ogagara like, well, looks like your luck this time is out. You lost, Takarr Jin. Then you see Ogagara throws a card, and you see the numbers. Oh, you lost this time. And you lost 100 credits.
how much did I lose?
100 credits only.
Oh, okay, yep.
Care for another game?
It's like, I would love to take one of your money, but as I get up, I like straighten my clothes out, and it's like, I believe I have a pre-existing range engagement that I do not wish to pass up. Thank you for the game.
Oh, come back if you feel like playing. That's what Ogara said. Okay, Sigismund and Takarr Jin, what do you want to do?
I walk out, and as I'm walking up, I say, "Thank you, my friend, for your words of advice. I will give him a credit chip with 50 credits on it."
Okay,
Alright.
Sigismund, you receive 50 credits.
Okay, that means 3 credits for me. I got it. 50 credits. Okay.
And say, "It appears to be getting late out there. I can take you back to
Yes,
the
it's night time already.
I can take you back to the ship. It afterwards I plan to go visit someone, which it's more of a personal matter." Sigismund?
Huh? Yes. Come on, let's go. Okay, so I on the way out, whisper to him is like, oh, okay, on your way out, just try to keep your gun steady. Something tells me that we are going to get robbed by the time we got out this place. It's never safe in the first place.
I said, "This is Black City Spire, and you're with me. You would be fine. Just do as I do and stick to the shadows, and you'll be left unassaulted."
Yeah, right. How about let's act as if we are broke from the gamble and we should be safer.
Never.
Okay, if you two actually head out from the cantina and head towards the Black Spire outpost, while the rest actually already all finished their task. And you can see A55 and Crow coming from the north, and Norvick coming from the west, heading towards the east, and Sigismund and Takarr Jin from the south, heading up towards the main square. Okay, now you all actually bump into each other again. It is late. It is night now. It's nighttime. Okay, going from Crow to A55, you see Norvick coming down, heading towards the ship. Or you're not too sure where he's actually heading. So now Crow and A55, what are you going to do?
I look over to A55 and I tell him, well, looks like everyone's done with their business. Reckon there's anything else we had to get done? Said anything to him?
A55 is quiet. Maybe a damage vocabulator or the damage motivator. He's not motivated.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I
running
just
a
take his
system
signs
to
as
frag.
a. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I take his signs as a. Yeah, I guess we didn't really have much else to do, did we? I just like walk over to where eventually Norvick and Takarr Jin are going to intersect. Hey guys.
it is good to see you. And I woke up and like,
Okay,
really happy.
Crow, roll for insight when you look at Takarr Jin. Okay, Norvick,
Oh,
roll for
boy.
insight with this. Norvick, roll for Constitution saving throw.
12.
Oh, that's right, the water.
Yeah.
Yes. Roll for con save.
It's just loading. Loading.
You're like, "Ugh, sick. Going to hurl. Numbers not out yet. Ugh, ugh." And you puke. Are you wearing your mask?
Oh
Are you wearing
god.
your helmet?
No. I was like, bleh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Suddenly, as you guys see Norvick coming, and Crow, you actually see some face on Takarr Jin's face. It's as if they're so happy. There's a slight smile on his face, as him and Sigismund were actually heading up. But what surprises most of you is Norvick actually puked.
I want to puke in Crow's position. I was like, bleh.
What can you call me?
Norvick. Okay. Wait. Crow's position. Crow, roll for dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh shit! 22.
Pass. Okay, Crow, you avoided the projectile vomit
Yeah,
from Norvick.
I'm talking to Takarr. I'm like, hey, Takarr, what's got you all? And he just like backs away into a side 855. What happened to you?
He doesn't seem to be well.
It's the water.
I'm
Okay,
just gonna like stick around the
855 and
cube.
Crow, roll for insight with advantage. The moment you see Norvick puke.
Can I roll for medicine instead because I'm
Yes, you
trying to
can.
assess his like physical
Medicine with advantage.
with advantage? All right,
Yeah, because you two know what actually happened the moment you see him puke.
24.
Okay. Even 855 medicine with advantage. Okay. You remember that Norvick actually ordered water from the cantina the moment when you were about to actually leave. And he's actually sick with the polluted water from the water purification that you actually just repaired earlier on.
Yeah. So like after assessing his condition, I just give him a good look, and then like the water from the cantina. That's what you drank before we left, right?
Yeah.
That's why we had a fixed generator. That was how they ran the water purifier here in town.
I should have
Okay.
mentioned to never drink the water here. I should have mentioned that.
That would have been great to mention to Takarr.
Well,
I'm just
how
gonna
was I
like give him
supposed
like
to
a
know if I
quick.
just drink water?
Well,
At the end of the day, he definitely got a taste of fire.
I just give like Norvick a pat on the back. Let's get you back to the ship. And hey, we got the payment for fixing the generator. That should count for something, right?
So like I was heading to see like I don't know why I have to see the guy to like prove I need to buy it off him. Like it's the debt of the space.
Can Norvick,
Who's
you
this?
drop by one condition.
Sorry.
Your exhaustion level 1.
Okay.
Oof.
You know, other opportunity has presented itself. Apparently, in the next race, there is a ship in the pot to be won. Apparently, someone defaulted and didn't pay something. I didn't know. I didn't get the details. But there is a
That's
ship.
A race? Don't those things get scheduled like several weeks ahead of time? When's this gonna happen?
Actually, DM, when was the next race scheduled? In a couple of weeks or something, wasn't
Yeah, in a month's time, meaning another few more weeks.
okay. Hmm.
But you don't have a pot racer. That's the thing. You don't have a pot.
Okay. It's in should be in about a month's time, I believe. But we're gonna need a pod racer if we were to do this. Perhaps we can still get the ship and deal with the stuff here, but we can always come back in another ship, yes? And I like rub my thumb and two fingers together, symbolizing, money.
Well,
Get the car and go. The car, didn't you lose the last pod race?
There was a slight technical malfunction. But I'm sure with the both of you here, you could prevent any technical malfunctions in the future. And I'm sort of like wringing like the collar around my shirt.
How play dirty in these pod races?
Oh yes,
Are they known to sabotage your pod racer?
yes, the droid gets it. You are very smart. Yes, the pod races are very dirty. You would be surprised how many.
Do tell how much does a pod racer cost? Because I don't feel like gambling whatever we to buy a pod racer just to lose it at a game of dirty cans.
Well, to my
Takarr
knowledge,
Jin,
yeah.
Takarr Jin, you don't have to roll for insight. You do know that either one, you need to look for a sponsor. Two, you need to repair a damaged pod racer that you probably can find somewhere out there, probably at a junk shop. Or three, you need to actually give some collateral, meaning that you need to give something in order to get something.
I figured that. A certain something that I have as collateral. Yes. Well, there's two good ways we could go about it. We could fix a broken one, get it repaired, which I'm sure used to would be quite handy at. We could find a sponsor, and I sort of like dust some stuff off my shirt, which perhaps I might be able to achieve tonight. The third, of course, is to use something as leverage, as something to, just in case. I sort of pat my satchel and say, all right, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, Crow's just gonna start like walking straight around Takarr after hearing all that. He's like, "Look,
ship's not-
I understand that you've got your habits and whatnot, but right now I'm just focused on the present. I gotta get this money back over to the guy holding the ship in the spaceport for us. I don't know about you, but I'm sleeping in the ship. You get rooms here if you want." And Crow's is gonna let out a sigh. It's been a long day.
I go back to my ship and rest. I don't know why Crow thinks it's his ship, but it's my ship, my rooms, my bed.
Oh god, you get there and Crow's already asleep in your bed.
Yeah, I'm.
Nah, Crow would probably be sleeping like on the floor or something in like the main area.
Yep. It's not that cold, so you can actually just like put your bedrolls on the metal plate and just sleep and rest.
Yeah, he's in the military. He's used to that.
I talked to Norvick and helping trying to repair your ship. The least you could do is be a lot more hospitable. We understand it's your ship, but we're helping you.
Exactly. That's why you paid to fly you here, and I'm working on probably giving you another ship if you behave.
That's great news. In the meantime, we will make sure we get your ship. It's a lot more functioning than what it is now.
Okay. All right, Norvick. Every 1 hour you have to roll for con save until somebody administer medicine on you.
Oh shit.
But before I go, I would go to the local vendor, like a chemist, to get some pills to stop the vomiting and make me better. That's what I would do.
Could I have just used my trauma kit on him and helped him with this thing, or is that only for if he's like wounded with hit points lost?
You need to actually have a long rest way to do that. Yeah, to actually administer him. So he need to actually rest. Then you need to do it on him. Then you don't either he be spending a lot of money on the poison medicine, or he can save the money. It's up to him.
So healing won't
Since I'm a
cure it.
then I don't need rest. Could I then and apply medicine to him?
You can, but he need to go back and rest either at the inn or at the ship.
I'm going back to rest at the ship.
Yeah. While I walk with Norvick back to the ship, I'm telling him, look, Norvick, you're clearly not feeling well. Just I'll stay on the ship with you, get you all patched up and whatnot, because that water is serious damage to the body, not purified, quite frankly. This planet is just a complete dust bowl.
Yeah. If you fail again, it'll be this. Another fail, it'll be this. Another fail, it'll be this. Another fail, it'll be this. And the last one will be this.
Okay, DM, we get it.
Death door
Death
welcomes
door
you.
welcomes you, Jesus Christ.
I see him a little tired, and it's like, it is fine. Here, let me help you before you go. And without him sort of saying much, I sort of lift up his arms, and I quickly, with a fury of blows, and hit a couple of his pressure points along his body.
Right. Okay, Norvick, you're unsure why suddenly Takarr Jin started to actually touch your body for no apparent reason without asking for your consent. But he healed you.
And it's like,
I'm just imagining like punching him across the face. You're like, okay, you're better.
yes, a slap. I pull
Like
out,
you slap.
I pull out a pinch of the golden lychee, and I say, here, do this. It will get rid of the aftertaste and help somewhat with the stomachache.
Right. Okay, Sigismund, what do you want to do?
Nothing much. Just follow the group
Are you
like
gonna
that.
head back to the ship? Are you gonna be helping them carrying Norvick because Norvick is like limping?
Let's carry him.
Okay. All right. So you all head back towards the ship.
Oh,
It's
wait.
late night already.
They will head back to the ship. I have a prior arranged engagements with a certain Kal'Buir.
Oh.
Hmm. So the moment you actually pass the entrance door, suddenly you just left the group. Okay, they don't have to roll for insight. So one of them can actually ask where you're going, which are the Norvick, Sigismund, or Crow, and even AFI5.
I don't care.
Okay, all right,
I'm
Norvick.
just
Okay,
trying to make sure
Sigismund.
he's not falling over.
Sigismund, you see Takarr Jin suddenly like heading towards the inn. Do you follow him?
No, since I'm carrying wounded here, I think. All right.
All right. Okay, A55. Do you follow Takarr Jin, or do you help Norvick?
I will follow Takarr Jin.
Okay. All right. You follow Takarr Jin. Okay. So Sigismund, Crow, and Norvick heading towards the ship, while Takarr Jin and A55 head towards the inn. Okay, Takarr Jin, you see A5 actually following you. What do you want to do?
I turn around and say, do you have business here?
No, I thought I'd get to see Black Spire in its entirety.
Oh, I mean, I scratch my chin. It's like, well, I've never had a droid accompany me before. I mean, this could be interesting.
You can
As long as
watch.
you don't kiss my hand.
Can you record this?
Yeah.
I see. I see. I'm.
Okay, Takarr Jin,
Yeah.
as you enter, you head towards the inn, and you can see one person actually looks at you. So, do you require a room? He asks you nicely. You and your droid.
Well, I am actually I'm looking for someone here. Actually, what was her name again?
You're looking
Got
for
her
a particular
name.
person. Roll for persuasion. Do you know how she looks like? Yeah.
Yes, lovely Kal'Buir, with a slightly redder fur coloring. She has sort of a sway across the top of her head as well.
Hmm. Ah, yes. She is one of our regular customers and our patrons. They're coming from it's like Planet Qatar sometimes. And yeah, her room is actually down the hall, turn to the right.
Thank you. Before I go in there, I want to pop across and you get maybe some strawberries and a couple of supplies.
All right. A couple of supplies, strawberries and everything. Okay, they just buy it. It's probably gonna cost you only about 20 credits.
Yep. As I walk by, I say, you surely want to follow me? I can run to a room here? Or...
I think I will pass and head back to the ship. Unless you need my services for recording your night.
Hmm. He thinks on it for a moment. It's like, no. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. Oh, as he's walking off, I make sure I tell him, it's like, if you encounter anything out there, because it is dangerous at night, call me or call the office, and I will come help you. Preferably call the office, but if it's an emergency, I will come help you.
I will call the others. I'm heading straight to the dock.
Good luck, my friend. And I slap him on the back.
I slap him back and I go, I think you need it. Good luck.
Walk off. I see he's got everything in hand.
Yeah. The droid, after living so long on Coruscant for so long, it's like he doesn't even need to roll for insight. It's like, something's going on here. But Takarr Jin actually head towards the corner. You can see two Takarrs actually talking. Two female Takarrs actually. One that you actually just met, Kira, and another one, a younger one, actually just like looking. And then after that, then you heard one of the conversation from the line. Roll for perception.
Yep.
As she entered the corner, roll for perception. You heard the conversation. Okay, perception of 13. It's like the only thing you heard from this young Takarr girl just said, "Are you telling me that I need to what?" It's like, and you hear her say, "Yes, I need you to actually do that." Then you hear her said, "Very well." She just sighed and just said, "Very well," and then she just moved to a room and then closed the door behind her. And then you see the cartoon lady, like Kira, looks at you. Didn't expect you to actually come. I thought the young Tatar said you would turn tail and run away.
Oh no, I have faced many dangers in my life. And for you,
follow
I
me
will face
and,
them all again.
Then she head over to her room.
Now, I'm assuming we're not
And then
actually
after
going
that,
to roleplay as well.
roll for athletics or acrobatics. She started to grapple you.
Oh, okay.
And you better fail.
I will let... In that case.
You thought that she's gonna attack you. It's like then after that you just push her. Instead of her pushing you, you actually push her to the bed. And then she said, aggressive.
Then I will I didn't actually
And then
think
after that, suddenly she just took a dagger from her boots. And after that she threw the dagger to the wall light. And then suddenly the lights just turned off. And then after that, you're not too sure what happened. You feel actually you go grapple on the bed. But to the others, they actually head back towards the ship while you're actually doing some cat style. Which would probably make Aizen flip his tail later on if you actually figure out what actually happened. Okay. Now,
just for a little extra on that part, for that part, I do have healing touch, and and I do have as well force push, which I can have control over fine objects.
okay, all right. You did that, which because it's dark, so she can't actually see. So for A55 and the others,
you
actually head back towards the ship. And Norvick, you actually rested on the bed, and Crow looked into you while Sigismund is night already. And Logain and Jarrell are just actually busy repairing the ship. Okay, where's A55? Oh yeah, here at the top. Okay, now, this poison is a bit complicated, so you need to roll for medicine. Can be assisted either Crow assist A55 or A55 assist Crow.
I will assist Crow.
All right. I get advantage on that.
A55 need to roll medicine first. Okay, there's a pass. Okay, now Crow roll with advantage.
Wait, I'm guessing Bacta tank
17.
kill poison, right?
No, there's no Bacta tank. Bacta tank is too expensive, and Bacta canisters are also very expensive. But
Oh.
Bacta canisters cannot heal poison.
I
but
guess.
long-term care can heal poison.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
17.
Okay, Crow and A55, you guys actually spend 4 hours actually to actually look into him. It's like giving him proper care, the proper water, the proper clean water this time. And then after that, you remove most of his armor. Okay, Norvick, you've been taken care of by A55 and also Crow. During these 4 hours, I want you to roll 4 con save. Don't roll a natural one. Otherwise, you have to create a new character.
Oh, good God.
Oh no.
4 con save.
He's afraid to press the button now after you said that.
Yes.
Okay, he's fine.
Wow, pass. Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, maybe it's because when A55 and Crow was looking after you, Jarrell was there looking up at you and telling you, it's like, push the poison out, Norvick, push, release it. And then you just look at her beauty and everything. You're like, no, I refuse to die. But you pass out again. But Crow, Sigismund, and Logain, and Jarrell, after that long 4 hours, are actually removing that poison from your body, which will kill you because it's radiated poisoning. And Crow, you actually took your bedroll and then put it aside and you rest. Sigismund, you actually do the same. Logain did the same. Jarrell actually sit on the pilot seat and just rest. And maybe Logain and the others actually just rested. While Takarr Jin is having the time of his life. Like woohoo!
Could we
And
tell the
then
Dock Masters?
what?
Could we tell the Dock Masters we completed our tasking?
Okay, you will have to wait for the next day. But
Okay.
again, it is to be continued for the next upcoming episode. And then
oh, naturally.
the end.
Cue and
Okay, see you guys next week.
All right.
all right.
See ya. Bye, everyone.